Welcome into Hurrdat Sports Live. We got a little special edition here. I'm Ravi. That's Rico. That's Austin.
You're a little too excited.
Our intrepid producers.
Intrepid.
They always say that.
They do.
Padilla says that about me for Preps postgame. I don't know if I like it.
I don't.
What does intrepid mean?
I'll be honest.
It's an old vehicle.
It's
Like
a
a
Dodge.
mid-2000s. Yeah.
Are you calling me an old Dodge?
Wow. Are you trying to avoid us?
No, we're
Is this a euphemism?
If anything, I'm a Chevy. How dare you?
it means fearless or adventurous.
I don't believe that at all.
My heart's like a truck, so I don't worry about those sort of things.
Dumps like a truck.
I got dumped like a truck.
Don't get me started on AI songs, okay?
You have
I
no idea.
I have wasted many hours.
Well, much like this is sort of the point of this whole show is we got derailed immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is, as many of you know that watch the show regularly, which we dearly appreciate. Rico makes the graphics, the lower thirds for the show. Anytime we have a topic or a guest, he creates those. He makes them. He does a great job. What you may not know is how that process works. He's not making them in real time. I send him a rundown every day of topics that I would like to cover.
and when do I make them?
He's making them at night.
I'm making them at night.
He creates these lower thirds at night.
Yep.
And does a great job with them. The problem, as you may understand as a regular viewer of the show, is DB and I almost never get to anything on the rundown.
Very frustrating.
It makes Rico so mad, and
Very
rightfully
upset.
so.
It makes me upset too, as this like work hus trying to make sure that like things go well. That he complains to me how late he stays up and how hard he's working to get something done for you guys, and then you just go, nope, time to talk cooking again.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool if we didn't talk about this at all. Didn't even mention it in the slightest.
Oh, you guys want to talk sports? How about 35 minutes on unroasted beef? That'd be fantastic.
How about Damon leaving all of his food out on the counter for 3 days?
That's way more important than this sports topic.
As you could tell, there's some pent up frustration from the intrepid producers regarding this dynamic, because I send them a rundown that Rico does a great job making the graphics, and we almost never get to them. So we had this idea that it might be fun to go through all the different things that I have had Rico make over the course of, I don't know, the last 6 months or whatever, basically.
It's almost a year.
In 3 months, it'll have been a year.
Oh, okay. So 9 months.
Yeah.
That's
a full baby.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
Hurrdat Sports Live baby.
Wow, this is our baby.
the graphics graveyard, as we've come to call it
You're the wife.
affectionately.
Mhm.
is the baby of the Hurrdat Sports Live show. So we thought it would be fun to go through these and see if I could even remember what the take was that I wanted to give.
I doubt it.
Because no, that's a great point too, because some of these are specific to you because
Yes.
the show is unique. Obviously, there are certain things that you want to bring up or
Yeah.
you and DB want to talk about. There's obviously more hit or miss, like sports centric ones that
Mhm.
like at the time, it's what we should have been talking
Yeah,
about,
for sure.
but we just never got to.
Though, so that's the other thing is Rico goes above and beyond, and he's like, hey, this is breaking news, or this was a relevant topic. I'm going to make some of these before he even sees my rundown
Mhm.
to try and stay on top of things, because he's a good producer. And
Those are the ones you never get.
again,
When I take initiative and I decide to make something, just when I'm like, you know what, this is something they'll definitely talk about. This is a sports topic that's very important, and they should definitely get to this.
And for everyone going, oh, well, Ravi and Damon, how are they supposed to know if you make one of these, Rico? You message them and let them know,
Yeah.
hey, I have this ready
it's true.
for when you want to talk
By
about
the
it.
way, when you're ready to talk about this, it's here. And Robbie's like, yeah. And Damon's like, yeah, cool. And then they're like, you know what's really cool is I don't like Inglorious Bastards.
So yes, so there are a lot of graphics that Rico has worked very hard on. I wanted them to see the light of day, and they wanted to embarrass me for never getting to them.
Yes.
Both of which I think are fair objectives for everyone involved.
Yeah.
With that, I hand it over to you.
All right.
You're
So-
seeing these for the very first time.
I obviously gave the list for most of these. I have never seen these graphics, and
That's the problem.
I do. That is literally why we're here. And I do not remember. That's the other thing about this show. Once the show is over, I remember almost nothing that happened.
Right. Yes.
So I certainly don't remember anything that did not happen on the show.
There's like a few of these from like June.
Yeah, no, there's going to be stuff I have no idea what they're about.
And again, there are some that I decided I was like, oh, I'm going to make this. This is a topic they might get to. Didn't get to it.
And I believe that's where we will find this humor.
I'm curious where you're going to start. I'm interested.
Well, I'm going to start with, like you said, some topics that you guys should get to, but never did get to.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with something extremely relevant and actually extremely close.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska beat Creighton in a basketball game.
They did, yeah. So we did get to this, to be fair.
When? You spent like a minute on it. You were just like,
we actually, so funny enough, this will be the only graphic that actually popped up and was then taken down because you talked about something else right after.
Yeah.
So you debated on if you should talk about it and then decided not to talk about it.
You were like, we're going to get to that next. And I was like, all right, bet, put it up there. And then you were like, anyways. And I'm like, okay, sure.
So I do remember seeing the red moon rising. I saw that pop up for the half second it was up there.
You were like, absolutely not.
And then I was like, Rico decided to be a dick about the graphic.
Rob Orick, how you doing, baby?
No, yeah. So we did talk about we did talk about this, but it was very interspersed throughout other things, which made it nearly impossible to use the graphic as intended.
Mm-hmm.
In my defense, I am going to try and defend myself on some of these.
Okay,
please.
Try.
Yes, please.
In my defense,
you were very heartbroken.
Nebraska, I actually wasn't really. I didn't expect 21 points or for it to look how it did. I expected Creighton to lose this game, and I didn't expect them to be particularly competitive. Nebraska, especially at this point in the season, is much better than Creighton.
Right.
They just are, right? So I actually am not, I know everybody's like, oh, Ravi's this field. I'm just sort of like, this is what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It was worse, but I'm not stunned by any measure. Like, I am not a fan of how this Creighton team is playing right now, and so it just kind of is what it is.
Okay.
In my defense, though, there were 2 Nebraska football coaches that were hired the same weekend,
and
Nebraska football gets priority over everything.
But you know what you can do with
this
Nebraska?
is a basketball state, is it not? It's a red state.
It is a red state. You know what you can do with
famously the football team wears red also.
But can you know what you can do with football coaches getting fired and hired?
What's that?
Is talk about that whenever.
Yeah.
Because that's not really going to change.
It might, you don't know.
And it's not like, there's going to be, they're not going to fire the guy that they just hired.
They
right
might,
away.
You never know.
Right away.
Go talk to Georgia
at
O'Leary
least a couple weeks.
and Notre Dame.
At least a couple weeks. But
the
basketball game,
then rehired.
Yeah. But the basketball game legitimately just happened.
It did, yeah.
It happened the night before.
It did happen. Well,
my favorite part of the entire endeavor on that Monday, too, because, of course, the game was a Sunday night.
Yeah.
It was just so funny hearing Damon be like, we're just not going to get to basketball, are we? It's like, you're in charge.
He said you can do it 4 times. Wow, we're just not going to get to. And he would always wait till the end of when you're going to a break. He's like, we're just not going to get to basketball.
The outro music was indeed
so
playing.
Like, what am I supposed to do here? I will say the other thing to defend myself a little. Austin and I did talk about the game for like a half hour on Blue Jay Breakdown.
Yeah.
Right after the game. So I felt like I had talked about it,
That's fair.
even though I understand they're different entities in my brain. It's like, you already talked about this like quite a bit.
That's you know what's crazy is he does the same thing with Hail Varsity Post.
I do.
And then you know what he does? He talks about football on that. Monday.
Whoa,
Wow,
that is crazy. That is crazy.
Wow.
But it's because he rewatched the game
You're
and
right.
all that stuff.
You're right.
No Creighton fan would ever rewatch that game.
Absolutely not.
I think he should.
0% chance.
But aren't you the same person who tells us, the median audience, to be like, hey, it's really important you rewatch the game so you're not just, watching all these wild takes come out.
Yeah.
I don't have any wild takes. Nebraska's better than Creighton. I don't know what they are. I think that's not a wild take.
Right.
That's what I thought was going to happened a little more aggressively. And that's where we are.
So if you could do it over again, would you have gotten to Creighton, Nebraska in one of the segments of your 3-hour show?
I would have gotten to it in one of the segments on the 3-hour show. Yes, I would have.
Okay. All right. Well, do
you feel better?
I do feel a little bit better.
I'm going to ask you that
I do feel that was a really Red Moon Rising. That was clever.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of that graphic? Was it Red Moon Rising?
I think it was Red Moon Rising. It took me a second to figure out what I wanted to put there because I didn't just want to put Nebraska beats Creighton. I was like, I need something clever. I need something.
You should, when Rico was downloading a lot of these, I was asking him, do you remember some of these? He goes, oh, no, not really. But then as soon as he starts getting through, he's like, oh, yeah, I spent a lot of time on this one.
I was like, I was really happy about that one.
I was in my bag on that one.
Listen, there are sometimes he shows me, I'm like, oh, buddy, that's good.
Hold on. You want to talk about me being in my bag?
In your bag.
Me likey. You want to talk about me being in my bag?
Yeah.
This one,
you
didn't tell me to bring it up. It was on your rundown. I figured you wouldn't get to it. But
you
this
did
one,
anyway.
I was in my bag on this one.
Okay, what do we got?
This one was on there for quite some time. Yes, it was.
Tony Vitello
Yeah.
goes from Tennessee to the San Francisco Giants. And as has been made famous in the Pink Pony Club song,
Mhm.
Wicked Dreams are here from Tennessee.
Yeah, no, that's a terrific graphic. It's a terrific call. I did want to
Never touched it.
I did want to talk about this because I thought it was super strange. I don't think I've ever seen a head baseball coach. Like, I feel like they're very different skill sets from a head baseball coach in college to a manager in the major leagues.
Mhm.
And so I was very surprised to see it happen. Also, Tony Vitello is kind of a psycho.
A little bit.
So I thought that was strange. He doesn't strike me as like, professional temperament.
Yeah, him dealing with other grown men is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, like they're not.
Didn't he crowd surf after he won the College World
I think he
Series?
took his shirt off.
Which, I mean, is what you see most Major League Baseball managers do, right?
Pretty sure Peyton Manning destroyed a local hotel.
He's also
I have it on pretty good authority.
he's also immediately the best in shape manager in Major League Baseball, right? Like
Ooh,
off the
is Gabe Kapler still managing?
I don't know.
Because Gabe Kapler is yoked. That dude is
Yeah.
jacked.
I would say if Gabe Kapler isn't managing, then Tony Vitello, if you're going Major League Baseball Fight Club for managers,
Yeah.
Tony Vitello's winning it.
Yeah. And to be fair, Gabe Kapler might be all show no go. I don't know, but he is jacked.
Wasn't Kapler with the Giants?
Yes, he was. He was actually the previous manager of the Giants in 2023.
Yeah, there you go. So Kapler's not.
Well, I didn't know if he got
No,
another job.
he is not currently
Okay.
employed.
There you go.
He is the general manager of the Marlins.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Close enough.
But
Yeah.
still, manager-wise,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
field positions, definitely super jacked. Yeah, no, I just thought it was interesting because he is kind of a nut job and has like a very volatile personality.
Mhm.
And that doesn't strike me as like, yeah, that's the guy I want running my clubhouse for 162 games a year.
Yeah.
Like famously, baseball players like an even-keeled manager because it's like, hey, we got to do this every damn day,
Yep.
man. Like
Mhm.
friggin' chill until October. That does not strike me as a Tony Vitello
You can't
type.
be on 100 every single
it's like
day
we have
as a Major League
It's
Baseball
like I need you to
manager.
be at a 6 every day. That's all.
Yeah.
Just give me between 4 and 6 every day.
Give me 100 when we play like the Dodgers. But
Yeah.
other than that, chill out.
There's like 20 games a year plus the postseason, maybe. Otherwise, I need you to like relax and let me go get my like pregame meal in and leave me alone.
Yeah, those other grown men are not going to take. He's younger than some of his.
A lot of
players.
some of the play. Yeah, I will say I'm not sad we didn't get to this one.
Why?
It's
it
a,
also happened in football season, in your defense.
it's a great
It did.
graphic. I don't know how many takes I would have had on it.
Well, good thing you had it on the rundown for 2 weeks then.
Yeah, it stayed on the rundown.
Hmm.
Listen, I need to explain something.
So
on
now
the
we're going to
rundown.
point the finger back at you.
I need to explain something about the rundown.
Hold on, my name is Ravi. I make a rundown, and not everything on there is something we're going to talk about. It's just stuff that's relevant.
No,
Did you have a graphic for the UCLA color analyst who talked about the
it's
one
still on there. It's on there
It is
tomorrow.
still on
never
there.
going to end?
No,
I
'cause
don't
that's-
have one because I was going to make one the first day that it was on there,
But
and I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait.
I'm gonna keep putting it on there.
Okay, I'm not going to make one.
That's fine. No, in my defense, also about the rundown, I make that almost exclusively if for some reason something happens and DB has to like take a sick kid to the doctor or something, and I have to do the show by myself.
Mm.
So like a lot of the rundown is like, hey, Ravi, you got to talk for 3 hours solo.
Mhm.
Like this is your game plan in case that happens.
So
Like,
there will eventually be a day that the next rundown,
It's
like the next
empty.
day's rundown would
it's
be like
brand new.
no show.
Yeah.
Like we are not doing anything
Because
tomorrow.
I'm not carrying anything over. I will
We
ask
better
for
have
6
all the guests. Yeah.
Ooh, can't wait.
100%.
I can't wait for that rundown. That one's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that one.
that is that is part of the rundown issue as well. Just
All right.
wanted to make that known.
Okay.
Fair.
Here is a rundown that Austin saw me make and actually said that it looked really good.
Mhm.
And it's one of my best lower thirds. And I was so hyped about this. And I thought 100% they're going to get to this. It's during football season. It's extremely relevant. It's very cool. Like it's something that Robbie has mentioned before.
Okay.
The black shirt QB graveyard.
Black shirt.
I remember this is one, it was on the rundown too, wasn't it? Yes.
It was. It
Yeah.
was how good Nebraska's defense had been doing
Oh,
against quarterbacks.
Yes.
Wow, this is a
Okay.
really sad topic now.
Yeah.
RIP. This
Yeah.
is the whole DC ago.
Yeah.
whole DC, whole D line coach.
But let's remember the time in which we were, right?
Exactly. Back when Nebraska was through what is this, 5 games?
Yep, it would have been after
Nebraska's
Michigan
defense-
State. Oh,
They were going
man.
to Maryland, and everybody was like,
Yep.
well, I don't know. Maryland's got a really good.
Yeah.
That's right.
Malik Washington's really good. And I was like, And Robbie was like, hold on, guys. Like, they've
did
done really well.
Yes, I did keep asking, where does Malik Washington rank amongst the quarterbacks that Nebraska's already faced? And my argument was, outside of Akron and Houston Christian, he was last. I would take Sorsby, Underwood, and Childs.
God, that's a great graphic.
It's a great
over
graphic.
Malik Washington. It is a terrific graphic.
Nebraska's the Grim Reaper.
Man, it's also
It's not the Grim Reaper.
it's a really good job to have the actual quarterbacks on the gravestones.
Yeah.
Like, that's impressive. That's a good graphic.
I had to take all the color out of their jerseys
Yeah.
and everything.
You
Put the logos on there.
It looks like you
They
spent
are in black and white.
Man,
They
it looks
are.
like you spent a lot of time.
It took me a little bit, and I was like, I did like one of them, and I put it on a headstone, and I was like, wait a minute.
You're like, oh, that looks cool.
I was like, oh, I think I could do this for all of them.
yeah, no, that's a good graphic. I
So I had to look up Houston Christian's quarterback's name.
Akron's
Charlie Weir. You don't remember him?
It's Ben Finley.
Jake
Dang it.
Weir.
Jake Weir. Dang it.
Ben
I
Finley
was just going,
Yeah.
going off the dome.
Yeah, Ben Finley was Akron's, and then Jake Weir was Houston Christian's. So I was like, I don't know.
See, the sad part is too is that it's almost better that this graphic, as great as it is, it's getting his run now.
Mhm.
Because if you would have done it in real time, DB would have hit it for 5 minutes and then moved on to something else,
Yeah,
and then
probably.
it would have just been
Now
toast.
it gets its proper run.
Yeah,
I
as it
will
should.
say,
It's a solid ass graphic. Like
It is.
I was so proud of this graphic.
It's very good.
yeah, I think there is. I'm very impressed with this graphic. This is the leader in the clubhouse for my favorite graphic so far.
Okay. I know we
Um,
were ranking them.
I didn't either, but this
Now
is
we
You
are.
def-
kind of have to, yeah.
this is
Yeah.
definitely the best one.
See,
so
now he's
far.
just going to ask for another graphic ranking the graphics.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, could I get a graphic ranking all of these graphics?
Yeah, I can do that.
In... No, this
When are
is
you
a
going to
good
get to
graphic.
that?
The graphic is better than the topic. I will give you that.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm okay with that.
Wow.
I'm okay with that.
Well, especially now where we sit now. Because
Exactly.
remember when Ravi was always harping on how good the defense was?
Mhm.
We're only a few big runs away
Look,
from a
man.
good defense.
If that run didn't break,
That was a great ongoing bit of yours, which I knew you actually believed, where you're like, if Nebraska just doesn't give up this 70-yard run, they're a much better team.
yeah, if one person makes a tackle,
To be fair, I was right, and then all the wheels fell off, and I was no longer
Yes.
right.
and then they stopped just doing
They
everything.
stopped doing anything
Yes.
right. So that was,
Then you just went, well, maybe they're the problem.
Yeah.
All right, let's go basketball wise.
all
Okay.
right, basketball. I like basketball.
And you know what? We're going to go a little Creighton connection.
Okay.
Mm.
But
What do we
in
got?
the NBA, this is something that you guys did talk about a little bit, but I didn't have a graphic
A
for it.
skosh.
But I did make one afterwards, and you still had it on the rundown for a while, and then never got to it afterwards.
Okay. What do we got?
When the Lakers were sold,
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
this was on there for a long.
It
This was like a month-long rundown item.
A lot of the ones in the summer kind of linger for a little
They
bit.
do.
You
Yep.
know? Yeah. So this is when a Creighton alum decided to buy the Lakers.
that's him. I don't remember his name, but
Mark
that's him.
Walter.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't have any takes on this at all. I just thought it was
That's totally
interesting.
fine. That's totally
I thought
fine.
it was interesting.
I didn't think you would, but
Yeah,
he was
I
on the
know.
rundown, so I
So
made
then
it.
what was your intention if you don't have takes now or you didn't then? You're just like, I just want to bring it up.
I probably had a take then. Here's the other thing, though. Here's the magic of doing a show with DB is sometimes you just kind of put things in front of him and incredible things happen.
I'm sure he would have had something.
So, every once in a while, you just kind of have to float things and see what he's going to like gravitate towards. And that was sort of the purpose of this one because it's, Lakers likes the Lakers. I give him a hard time about liking Creighton, and being a private school guy. And so
I'm sure
IMG
that,
North.
yeah, I'm sure that in some weird way, in some roundabout way, he knows Mark Walter and would have been like, oh yeah, I think I'll get in his ear and tell him to trade Luca or trade LeBron or something like that. So I'm sure
exactly. Yeah,
something like that would have popped out of
Ryan
David's mouth.
Kalkbrenner confirmed to the Lakers.
Exactly
is what we're
That's
looking
Yeah,
for.
he would have been like, we need a new center. And
Although I do think Ravi does enjoy heckling Ben McLaughlin for the Ryan Kalkbrenner connection.
Oh,
with
it's,
the
my,
Hornets.
it's one of
Is
my
that
favorite
great?
things. It's one of my favorite. I love it.
Ben loves Ryan.
I think that's the
Kalkbrenner.
first question you ask him almost every single time when he comes on.
The last couple times for sure. Yeah, I like reminding him that one of the few things that brings him joy in his NBA professional
He's a
fandom
Creighton
is
player.
a Creighton player.
Nice.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not a nice person.
Yeah,
Well,
we know.
If only they had Trey Alexander too.
That would be
Trade for Baylor Shireman.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. I mean,
the Charlotte Blue Jays.
they can't be any worse. The Hornets are terrible.
Wow. Wow.
They're very bad.
The Creighton.
They have Ryan
Hornets.
Kalkbrenner.
That's the only shining light.
Mm.
LaMelo Ball just is still playing high school like he's at Chino High. Like
They
he
have fake Mello.
gives not a single F.
Nope.
Yeah.
Can't find one to give.
Not Hoodie Mello.
Not Hoodie
Definitely not Hoodie
Mello.
Mello.
Hoodie Mello would have made that team better. I also like the taking a bus to the bank. I thought that was solid.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, you're a little cheeky sometimes.
a little bit. A little
Pretty
bit.
good.
Let me tell you about our friends over at Centris Federal Credit Union because they can help you get your savings on the right track. Everybody's got financial goals that they're trying to reach, and Centris is there to help you out with all their different savings programs. It starts with their Roundup program. Every time you use your Centris Visa debit card, they'll round up to the next whole dollar and transfer that money directly to your savings account. Makes saving easy, even while you have to spend. They also have great programs like their certificate and savings account bundle to help you gain a little more ground while you're saving money. Learn more and visit them online, centrisfcu.org. Terms and conditions applied. Federally insured by NCUA.
It's tough. It's tough coming up with some of these. I'm just like, ooh, this sounds good, and I'll type it out and I go, I don't like that. We'll stay basketball. We'll stay NBA wise. A massive trade happened in the offseason.
Whoa.
And I thought that we would get to this because it involves somebody that Ravi has feelings about. I don't know
emotional?
I don't know if they're positive or negative, but he has feelings about this person.
Seems like they're negative based on how you're.
And that was when Kevin Durant was traded to Houston.
Ooh.
Oh, so you're okay. That's actually a fair question on how I feel about this person, because my feelings towards Kevin Durant aren't overtly negative.
Okay. I don't know how you feel about him.
Despite what people think, I am not a Kevin Durant hater. I am also not one of the people that I definitely don't give him credit for the Warriors championships.
Well, he shouldn't get any.
No, like
Fake titles.
He has, the titles aren't fake.
Fake titles for him.
His claim to them is fake. He has only ever won with Steph Curry. And so when people elevate him to this place of Steph or LeBron or some of these other guys, it's like, no, he doesn't belong there. He might be the most natural scorer in NBA history. That's fine.
Okay.
Slim Reaper.
Also kind of a loser. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa.
Kind of a loser. You know how many MVPs this dude has played with, and the only one that could drag his ass to a championship was Steph Curry? Because it's a lot.
Top 5 player in the NBA history, but that's fine.
I would say 4, but yeah, that is in the top 5.
Top 10.
Famously. I will push you over.
Would KD win?
He's a top 10 player. Why are you going to be mad at me?
Do you think KD would have pushed Carmelo into a championship?
I don't know. I don't know that the peaks of their careers lined up properly, because his MVP was like 12.
That was Melo in New York.
Yeah.
It actually might have lined up pretty well.
That might have worked out okay.
And Melo fell off a cliff after that. I mean, he was terrible.
How dare you?
He was so bad.
He was not.
He did kind of fall off.
Yeah, that's right.
No, he didn't.
I mean, how many teams did he play for at the end of his career?
I mean,
well, he
Blazers,
went from Denver.
Lakers.
He went from Denver to New York, and then in New York they were bad because one Phil Jackson took over, and a terrible GM.
Awful.
Just awful. Just the worst.
I've got some hot takes about Phil Jackson.
Great coach, terrible team. Okay, had great players. We'll go with that. And then he went to OKC, where they were pretty good. And then he went to Houston, where he played for 10 games.
Yep,
that 10 games.
Did you buy a jersey for that?
I do have one.
Melo Rockets.
I watched him play in Chicago, which was one of his better games in Houston, and he got cut 3 days after that.
Well, that happens.
And then he didn't play for a year. Well, actually, he got traded to Atlanta, and then Atlanta traded him to Chicago, and he didn't play a single game for either one of them. They both bought out his contracts. Yeah. Then he didn't play for a year. Then he went to Portland, and then he went to the bubble, and they played really well. Was there for 2 years, and then he went to LA and finished his career in LA.
He must have won a title with all this ring chasing.
Absolutely not. There wasn't ring chasing. He wouldn't have gone to Portland if he was ring chasing.
No, he was minimum contract chasing.
Yeah, he was like, does anybody want me to play? And Portland was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, okay.
Anybody need a Melo?
Exactly. Anybody need a hoodie Melo? Portland was like, sure. And then LeBron was like, hey, I want to play with my friend at least once before he retires. And then it was like, sure, let's play in LA for a year.
0 titles.
Now he's, I would say, top 9 scorer. Now he's top 10 because
0 finals appearances.
James Harden passed him.
And that is our sponsored Melo Minute, presented by Rico.
There you go.
Rico, you got to pay for that.
I can't do that. How about I pay for it with, speaking of titles.
Ooh, okay.
How about claiming titles?
Oh, look at that face.
Is this an A&M one?
It's not an A&M one.
Oh, okay.
You never
different
asked.
school.
This is worse. Auburn.
Oh, I don't know if it's worse. I think they are both pathetic.
They climbed 4 national titles.
A&M, Michigan, Auburn, they all played like with the YMCA of Ann Arbor, and they claim a national championship that way.
They're like, we never lost. It's like you played the General Electric employees that year.
I love it's not even the names of the teams. It's the legit teams. It's like played YMCA of Omaha.
Yeah, no,
like,
for real.
Why?
There's a TikTok account that goes through and he's like, who is the weirdest team this team has ever played?
Ooh.
And that like some of them are General Electric Company. It is like a company basketball team
Very good.
of factory workers.
There's an SEC team that played a school for the deaf.
There was
Did they win?
They did.
There are several that have played School for the Deaf, including Iowa School for the Deaf, with one of the bigger ones in the country.
Why are we playing deaf people?
I think I'm not
They
100%.
might have an advantage.
Silent count.
Yeah,
Just block out the noise.
exactly.
you know?
Yeah,
Just
can't be rattled.
yeah. So
Home field.
I said home field advantage my ass.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. 100,000 people didn't even know they were there.
Although the quarter changes would confuse them.
Oh.
What? Their offensive lineman false starts. Didn't know. They're trying to blow the play dead. Stop hitting him. No.
Gonna be like a visual cue.
You gotta throw the flag at their face.
It's like Forrest Gump on the screen where it's like stop.
Turn right.
I don't know.
On that note,
yeah.
Yeah.
Auburn claimed 4 titles, bringing their total to 9.
Yeah. So I mean, their real total is, I believe, 2. It's 58 and 2010.
Mhm.
Or 57 in 2010. I don't remember. One of the two, because they claim back to back now. One of them's fraudulent. 93 is not real. You were on sanctions, you morons.
Claimed.
You literally were paying players and you got in trouble for it.
everyone's playing players.
Now,
Before you had to walk in the back door, now you walk in the front.
All right, Ed.
All right, go home.
I just like how he's
Don't
like,
worry, Mike. I'll take care of you.
Go Tigers.
he's like, yeah, my that 2019 championship is being rescinded as we speak. Yeah, 93 is the most egregious of those because they were literally forbade from participating in any sort of postseason.
Says he is.
No, says the NCAA. I didn't. They have 2 titles. That's all you get.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton and then some dude in the 50s. That's it. That's all I got.
That's when they beat the number 2 out of Alabama.
Cam Newton.
No.
Oh,
You not know this story? They blocked 2 punts because Alabama was number 2. and
I don't know this.
The
story.
newspaper then read they beat the number 2 out of Alabama.
Oh, I didn't.
It's pretty cool.
That's a good
For
one.
1950s, that's like
That's
electric.
pretty edgy.
That's a pretty good headline.
That's racy.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of the lower thirds that Rico would make.
You guys want to get to our guest here, Gary Java?
Sure.
Anyway, next.
I thought I said it so much more angry than I did. Like,
We can
You
listen
guys
again.
want to get to our guest here, Gary Java?
sure. That is the kindest response. I've been
That was worth going back for.
100%. Still angry.
I am still mad about it.
You want to take a break?
I'm
You
still
guys want
mad.
to get to our guest here, Gary Java?
Sure.
No, that was good
I,
time.
was saying, I nailed that. If that was the Whitney Houston challenge, I would have crushed it. I still feel the anger. Like every time he says it, I just like feel it welling up inside of me.
We could, like, on the stream, like, you could just see your face just immediately change.
Just melt.
You're just like,
July 22nd, a day that will live in infamy.
Man, that was tough. That was a tough one. That is the most self-control I've ever showed in my life.
Proud of you.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
All right, let's continue.
Okay. If you want, I don't.
I'm
This is so funny.
just gonna abuse that beat.
Let's get to something that I don't remember your thoughts on this. So I don't know if you remember. You'll probably remember your thoughts on this.
Maybe.
But you did make fun of me for it.
Okay.
When Tom Thibodeau was fired,
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I did make fun of you for it.
I made this because I wanted you guys to talk about it, and you didn't.
No, I do remember this now, yeah. Because this was before we got to second floor. We had just moved down to the first floor, like in the open lounge area
Yeah.
where our desk got set up. And Rico was like adamant. He's like, they're gonna talk about this. I was like, I don't know if they're interested. In
I was like, they just made the Eastern Conference Finals. They were really good. I was like, they just fired him. Like, they have to talk about it. This is important news.
This is almost a week after we found out that Rico cut his hair every single time that the
Yes,
Knicks started
yes.
to lose.
Yeah.
That anyone he cares about starts
Yeah.
to lose.
Which is why I have such a big afro right now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we still got to get
Hair
through.
is tickling my ears.
We got We got to get through
A few more weeks here.
volleyball
Few more weeks
season.
here.
Yeah, we're close. The beard is getting really annoying.
We're 11 days away when we're recording this.
Yeah.
Even though this is a live show.
Yeah,
This is
super
a
live,
very,
super
very
live.
Super live. I know
Super
what you're
live.
talking about.
It's not December 10th. It
Yes,
is
super
December
live.
whatever day we're airing this.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just get, because of that, Captain, stop arguing in the comments. Just hit all of our notes. No, I don't know who's going to be. Reverend Rule, knock it off. It's not as funny as you think it is.
You're not him. You'll never be him.
Did you know they don't recruit as many local players as they used to?
What?
Allegedly.
Who told you that?
Did you know in 2001 it was like 80% local players?
Have you heard what Charlie McBride said recently?
I almost said mean things when that was brought up,
Stop.
but I stopped myself.
Just stop. No, I thought it was really funny that you were really excited about this team and then they fired their coach.
And then I was more excited when they hired Mike Brown.
So I made fun of you more for the hiring of Mike Brown than I did for the firing of Tom Thibodeau.
Remember when they couldn't find a coach for a while?
That's what I made
That
fun
was
of you a
very
lot
funny
about.
because they just kept calling people. Who did I keep? I can't remember who I kept
So
saying.
the one I made fun of you a bunch for was there were rumors that Rick Brunson was going to end up coaching the team,
Yeah, and I didn't like that one.
which I was going to laugh really hard
I
about.
didn't like that one at all.
I really wanted it to be like Jalen and his like 12U team where dad's coaching.
Speaking of Mike Brown,
This is the best. 2-time coach of the year who gets fired constantly.
we don't talk about that part.
It's all the time. He gets fired more than anybody.
Do you
Oh,
like that?
Jay
Most
Wright.
recently-
I kept saying Jay Wright.
Yeah,
That's
I
what.
don't want that either. Sacramento Kings finished with a record of 107 and 88 in his 3 years, fired after 31 games in year 3.
Which honestly, if you coach multiple years in Sacramento and finish above 500, that's almost like winning a
I
championship.
mean, at one point they were,
Like the meme.
people were excited about Sacramento. They're
They
like,
were.
hey, they could win a playoff series.
And then they fired him immediately after that.
Yeah,
like
they were like,
really
no.
fast. They're like, yeah, it's a bad start to year 3.
31
Get out.
games in.
And
Yeah.
now he's yours.
All
He's doing
yours.
pretty well.
You guys are fine.
I'm not mad at it. He took Josh Hart out of the starting lineup. Things weren't going well. Put Josh Hart back in. 8-1.
Maybe you shouldn't have taken him out in the first place.
Well, you're
That's
right.
like, hey, I created this problem. Look how I fixed it.
Exactly. Well, you can't get praise if everything's going right.
I think you can.
That's actually
can't.
no, it's actually very a lot
No,
of
if
people.
you don't change anything and everything continues to go right, nobody's going to praise you for it. Everybody's going to be like, oh, Jalen Brunson and this team, look at how great they're doing. No, you have to create a problem and then fix said problem
I think I'm
to get
starting
praised.
to learn a lot about how you were raised, and it's starting to make a lot of sense about how you process.
Isn't what you just described the entire plot of Miss Doubtfire?
Yes.
I'm a really bad dad, so the only way that I can make up for it is by pretending to be a woman.
Exactly.
I will be your nanny.
It's like you could have just been a better dad.
Look at how great of a parent I am. Look at how great I am with kids. Don't take them away from me.
Wow, we're hitting all the topics.
Please continue.
I don't have a graphic for that one.
For Mrs. Doubtfire? There's no Mrs. Doubtfire.
Sorry,
Unfortunately, no.
The past 20 minutes have been brought to you by Rico as we've hit Mello, all of Mello's locations, the Knicks, double down on the Knicks, and Gary Java mixed in.
Then over to Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, Miss Doubtfire.
All right, what's next? What
All
do we
right, let's keep laughing
Keep rolling.
because this one is very close. This has happened recently.
got? Okay.
Texas was crying about the college football playoff and how they were
Crying
going to
eyes of Texas.
That's a
You like
good
that
one. That's a good one. It's
Took me a
graphic.
second.
Wow.
Yeah, no, this one's funny just because Texas wasn't good this year. They lost 3 games in the regular season, and we're still like, yeah, it's a travesty if you leave us out of the playoff. No, it's not. You guys weren't good enough.
It's very sad.
No one was sad about it except for Steve Sarkisian.
They had more quality losses than anybody.
Man, don't even start with the quality losses on
What do you
me
mean?
with the SEC.
The losses were quality.
They lost to the number 1 team in the country, Ohio State.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Indiana beat that team.
Oh, well, I guess so. The number 2 team. My apologies.
Now the
Okay,
number
so they
2
beat the
team.
number
Okay.
2 team in the country,
Yeah.
or they lost to the number
Lost
2
to number
team
2.
on the road. That's a quality loss, is
Yeah.
that not?
Doesn't matter.
You're not going to credit them for tough scheduling?
I am not.
What about going to the swamp in mid-September? That's
they
a tough
lost.
game.
They lost to the preseason favorite of sophomore quarterbacks.
Stop.
What?
Is that
Stop
that's,
what?
That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Preseason sophomore
Yeah.
favorite.
One of the Heisman front runners, one
Yeah.
of the top overall draft prospects.
If you wanted to be in the playoff, don't lose to a 4-win Florida team.
I'm just saying the
Mm.
Swamp is a tough place to play,
It is.
regardless.
It is tough.
Not when DJ Lagway is just wet in the bed. Like it's not a tough place to play.
Obviously, he didn't. He beat Texas, and Texas is good. That means Florida's good.
Yep, Texas is good, and Texas must have beaten some playoff teams along the way. Then,
Yeah.
too.
Wait a second. Let's see real quick.
They
Let's
did.
take a quick look.
No, he's not going to like this.
Let's just take a
No,
look.
he's not going to like
Let's
this.
just take a quick look. Texas
They're really good.
Texas
football schedule.
Playoff
You know who
wins.
should have been in the playoffs? Diego Pavia.
That is true.
I would have taken.
Man, we're just kind of listing quarterbacks that were on our team
Crazy.
for Hurrdat Sports Live.
Hmm.
I would have taken
quarterback
Diego.
draft.
Let's see. They beat Oklahoma. That's a good win.
Oh, so that's a playoff win.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They got their doors kicked in by Georgia.
Wow, I mean that's one of the top.
Well,
three
that's
teams in
the
country.
SEC
Yeah,
champion.
seriously,
They
Come on,
had to go to overtime.
some would argue that's a quality loss.
I would.
35-10 is not a quality loss.
They didn't
Uh,
have your Alabama.
They had to schedule it.
They had to. No, they didn't. That was the SEC scheduled it. They didn't have to.
Yeah,
schedule
but they
it
still
at
showed
all.
up and played the
You had to
game.
play it.
Come on.
They had to show
Well,
up.
at least they were there.
Because if they wouldn't have went, it would have been 1-0.
They
That's
lost
not a
in
quality loss.
overtime, or they took overtime to Kentucky and Mississippi State, both very bad.
Mississippi State for about half a season, really good.
Yeah, but also wins in
was
the
the
SEC are
other
more
half.
quality.
It was
so-
the other.
I don't know
half.
what you're talking about.
It was the other half.
For about half a season, they were solid.
The first half when
So
they
the top-
played no
That
one.
was a top 25 team.
Stop it.
They did receive votes. People
Move it.
forget.
Move
That was
on.
a top 28 team.
Move on.
Starkville, beautiful place
I'm
this
not
time of
doing
year.
this.
I need a cowbell.
Starkville's never a beautiful place.
Says you.
They have a days in.
Here, the baseball stadium is fun.
So I've been told.
At the College World Series one year, some Mississippi State person was like, "Y'all should come on down and visit us in Starkville." And I was like, "I am
Absolutely not.
I'm never doing that.
I don't
Not
need
even.
that.
I don't think
Sorry.
I can.
I was. I don't know what the laws are down there. Still, I'm not sure if that's allowed.
I'm not an athlete at Mississippi State, so I don't think I can.
Me and Rico might have a tough time.
I was
down
gonna say
there.
this is one of those I think I'd
You'd
be
be
welcome.
fine.
Yeah. Come on in. You can eat at our gas station.
You look like one of us.
What's your name?
Don't have to try.
SEC fans.
Western Nebraskans. So, yeah, that too.
Western Nebraska, SEC, same thing.
Well, Starkville, Mississippi, Western Nebraska.
Yeah, that's one.
Starkville, Sydney.
Oh, by the way, Texas also beat notable playoff team Texas A&M.
Yeah,
You
that's
did
fine.
forget about that.
That they did.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
Don't lose to Florida. Don't lose to Florida.
Okay.
Don't lose to Florida.
Interesting.
That's
Do you
it.
want to stay on Texas?
Oh yeah, sorry. The Crying Eyes of Texas.
Crying
We
Eyes of
kind
Texas.
we missed
That
that.
was
But
solid.
that's okay.
No, it's okay.
What do we got? What's next?
Preseason Texas.
Mm,
Whoa, we're going from the end.
We're
to
going from the
beginning?
end to the beginning. Paul
It's like that
Feinbaum.
Chicago song.
Yeah, Paul Feinbaum thought that Arch Manning was, quote, the best quarterback to come into college football since Tim Tebow in 2006.
Well, I think this is a really good example that Paul Feinbaum is very stupid.
Elaborate.
Yeah, please.
Almost everything he says is nonsensical and has no basis in truth or reality. And so this is a very good example of that, where Arch Manning, while he did get better over the course of the season, was very bad for much of the year, is probably the reason that Texas is not in the playoff.
Oh, I'm
'cause they
sorry.
took-
Arch Manning won a championship, though. The Hurrdat Sports Live quarterback draft
That
championship.
is true. That is true. People
Diego
forget.
Pavia won that championship. Arch was a backup.
We have to send
Um,
trophies to
Dante
all of our
Moore?
quarterbacks.
Dante Moore, yeah, sure.
Julian Sayin.
Kevin Jennings.
Also, Tim Tebow, wasn't even the best quarterback since Tim Tebow.
Yeah, touchdown merchant Tim Tebow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Cam Newton,
Yes.
better.
Yep.
Joe Burrow, better.
You're speaking my language.
I don't know. Just pick pick a guy. Like, there's
Exactly.
no, no. You got me there. You did get me there.
Dang it.
No, I mean, just there's probably a dozen guys that have been better. Johnny Manziel was better than Tebow.
Graham Harrell.
Graham Harrell's up there. Graham Harrell had a hell of a career
Mhm.
at Texas Tech. I mean, incredible stuff. There's that's not even a good example of
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck. Yeah, probably.
RG3.
the third.
RG3 100% had a better career than Tim
Marcus
Tebow.
Mariota.
Agreed.
Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson?
Yes.
The quarterback, not the corner.
Good point.
Both.
Good point.
Well, we're only talking quarterbacks here. Yes,
Fair.
Lamar Jackson had a better career than Tim Tebow.
Russell Wilson.
Ooh, probably not.
Is that where the line
Second
is?
half.
Probably. Well, no, just the
Wisconsin. Russell Wilson.
Yeah, second half of his career.
He had one good, really, really good year, but not to the. I won't throw Russell Wilson in there. He had a great year.
Okay.
Okay.
He was fine at NC State, but the Russell Wilson at Wisconsin was not unforeseen, but nobody thought he was going to be what he was.
Would you rather have Colt McCoy or Arch Manning?
Ooh, that's interesting.
One's a winner, the other has everything else.
Oh, you said Arch Manning. No, I would definitely rather have Colt McCoy
Oh, interesting.
than Arch Manning. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, without a doubt.
Wait, who are you thinking? Colt McCoy and who?
I thought you were going back to Tebow, like just in my
Would
head.
you rather have Colt McCoy than Tebow?
That one's closer.
Hmm.
But, Manning's not even in that discussion. We're not even in the
Would you rather have
conversation.
Arch Manning or DJ Lagway?
You have to have one.
Arch Manning.
You have to take one. Okay.
Arch Manning.
You would death penalty your program.
I would end it. I would just be like, you know what?
You know what? We have been paying people illegally. You're right.
It's
Cuff me.
it's like when University of Pacific rolled up into Lincoln 30 years ago and was like, I don't think we should do football anymore, guys.
Would you rather have DJ Lagway or last year with the Broncos, Peyton Manning?
Oh, I'll take noodle arm all day. All day.
Or as I like to affectionately call him, the corpse of Peyton Manning.
Wow.
Zombie Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
I don't bring up that Peyton Manning.
We don't talk about that Peyton
We don't
Manning.
talk about
But
that.
anyways, yeah, Feinbaum was talking about Texas. He finally accepted them as an SEC school because he liked Arch Manning. Probably because Peyton got in his ear or something.
Ends up aging so horribly because they're
Yeah.
It is quite funny, too, considering that he was nowhere near the top of the quarterbacks, even in the SEC.
Yeah.
And although, like you said, he did get better because we've been watching our boy Arch. That guy was a bubble screen merchant at the end of the season. He threw a better bubble screen than anybody in the country.
So
that
that's
man, Arch Manning, was real good at leading receivers behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the funniest thing is a lot of his improvement was Steve Sarkisian is just like, oh, I can't just trust this guy to do anything and just schemed up. Basically, he turned into Quinn Ewers 2.0.
Yep.
Like, hey, we can't do anything complicated or that requires like arm talent with this guy, but we've got some pretty good players around him. We'll figure it out. Like, that's what he turned. Like, literally, that's what he
He
turned
said, you are
into.
not allowed to read defenses anymore.
Yeah, he's like, hey, throw it to that guy right now. Go.
Yep.
And now.
And then that guy was Ryan Wingo and ran for 80 yards.
Remember when Ryan Wingo is going to go to Nebraska?
I don't actually.
You guys want to get to our guest here, Gary Chava?
Sure.
No, you're off.
You're
I
off.
was.
Dang it.
You've ruined it.
Way off.
Wow, you're terrible.
You ruined it. If you've got any auto body repair needs, you got to go see our friends over at Dingman's Collision Center, locally and family owned and operated. They're from Omaha, just like you, and they care about the community in the same way as well. That's why they invest not only in cutting edge technology, but also in ongoing training so their team can make sure every repair is done safely and to the highest standard. With 4 convenient Omaha area locations, there's a Dingman's Collision Center close to you. And the best part is they've been voted first place best of Omaha for 20 straight years for auto body repair. Go to dingmans.com to learn more, to schedule an appointment, and get your car taken care of. It's Dingman's Collision Center. You went back to the well too many times.
I didn't even play.
That was me that time.
Oh, damn it.
Do you want to laugh so you're not so angry?
Always, yeah.
This is one that me and Austin kind of forced upon you guys.
Okay.
And you did talk about it a little bit, but I wanted to bring it back up.
Anytime now.
It'd be great.
Go.
Is it
It doesn't. It doesn't. It's frozen.
There it goes.
There it is.
So
we thought we had like breaking
I
news the
did.
night before. I remember because I was like sending. I think one of us had saw it first, and
Yeah.
then we sent it to like our group chat of 3. And I was like, we have to talk about this somehow.
yeah, so I was standing in your guys' office and was like, you have to make this graphic. You have to. And you're like, I feel weird about this.
Yeah, didn't feel great about it.
And you're like, the Chat GPT history is going to be so strange. Yeah, so this was actually one of my favorite stories of the year that wasn't even a real story. So AI had created an image of Josh Hoover's Instagram story in which he basically said something about like furry pride at this furry convention, whatever.
I had a great time at the furry convention this weekend.
Yeah, hashtag furry pride or
Yes,
something like that.
Yeah.
And this was there were a lot of directions I wanted to take this that I didn't know if I could.
Yeah.
And
So you're gonna do it now.
yeah, 100%.
I was like, you couldn't.
After having months to think about whether this was a good idea or not, we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Seems like a great idea.
The direction I wanted to take this was, what is the most concerning non-illegal thing your quarterback could be into?
We kind of talked about this at the PBC when Kenny was
Yeah.
on for our specials and stuff. But yes,
Yeah.
Because I remember like we were trying to convince Kenny, and he's like, "No, it's not that weird." Like we're like, "No, it's
Right, it's pretty
kinda
weird, Kenny.
It's also your quarterback,
Yes,
right? Like
yeah. If it's a wideout, I actually kind of get it.
if it's also the kicker, okay,
Yeah,
like,
like
sure,
those guys
whatever.
are weird
you're just
anyway.
like, "Hey, have a great
But
weekend."
that's your quarterback.
All
That's-
linemen are pretty have to be wired a little different.
Yeah.
So like it is
That's-
what it is.
If that's a lineman, that's a big furry.
I was gonna say you gotta pay extra for that costume. You
That's
know?
a, that's a, that's a
it's
wolf
not
man.
a costume. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. Austin would know.
Which
Sorry, I didn't mean to out you like that.
Wow.
Notice how he didn't deny anything.
I'm speechless. The Jacobsens have been furries for 3 centuries.
All right.
it is in our blood.
Yeah.
One of the longest lineages. Just like, you're a Jacobsen?
We are one of the most
Praise furry.
hallowed furry families in this fine country of ours.
Why is that the voice such?
I was trying to do like an old timey like constitutional
That's
voice.
what you got.
Did I nail it?
It was
like
kind of butlery too.
One of the
finest. One of the finest institutions in the furry
in
community.
in all of furrydom.
In all of furdom.
Now you're just being the pirates from Treasure Planet. Like now you're not even trying.
You've got greatness in you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I was trying to come up with what would be a more concerning interest. We'll call it an interest of a quarterback leading your Power 4 football program.
Realistically, do you know what it probably is now? It's
What's
probably like streaming, right? Like it's kids that that are on, like Travis Hunter did
like
this.
the Kyler Murray.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're constantly getting on and they're publicizing themselves, doing whatever, talking.
Every time a Call of Duty drops, you have to worry about their performance.
Yes.
No, I get that for sure. That's probably a more practical one. I'm just concerned about decision making.
Yeah.
If we're dealing with the furry situation, right?
Mm.
Because and listen, whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home, that's fine. There's a lot of furries that wear those things in public, and I'm like, this is weird. This is getting weird.
I just wonder how hot they are.
Pretty warm.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I would temperature wise, I would guess warm.
That one.
I don't not how hot you think they are is kind of a you problem.
Whatever you do in your own home.
I'm not trying to join the Jacobsen Legion.
Notice how he's not denying it.
I just did.
But here's the part that I have real trouble with is when I lived downtown with my now wife, we would take the dogs for walks kind of in the old market. And occasionally there would be people dressed up as furries trying to interact with our dogs as dogs.
So your dogs were like, what's happening?
Yeah. And so we have a dog.
Oh shit, that's a big dog.
We have one of our dogs is a little. Never mind. One of our dogs is a little timid around new people, and that was the dog we were walking at this particular time. And this person in a furry outfit, like, was on all fours and was like trying to interact with our dog. And we're like, "Hey, he doesn't really like new people. I'm sorry." And they were trying to actively convince us. They're like, "Oh, I'm a dog."
Say, I'm not a person, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yes, literally that was their logic as they're speaking to us in human English, that they were trying to convince us
Not to be
that
confused with dog English. Yes, correct.
that Shadow should not be afraid of them.
Dogs speak Spanish.
Baxter, I didn't know you speak Spanish.
Bark twice a year, Middle.
Not even mad.
I'm impressed.
And I was like, listen,
A whole wheel of cheese?
I was like, listen, you are clearly a human being in a costume. Stop trying to convince me and my dog that you are also a dog. Like, if you want to do that at home, cool. My dog doesn't like new people. You're a new people, no matter what weird outfit you wear. That's all.
Yeah, Josh.
Hoover.
Wow.
Allegedly. Or it debunked.
Yeah.
Now,
debunked.
not
Also,
really.
to be fair,
Yeah.
we did actually talk about this on the show. We
Yeah.
just didn't talk about how the story was not real.
We didn't know at the time.
Because we
didn't know
took
at
it
the
as
time.
truth,
Yep.
and Damon just happened to be out the next day.
Yes.
And so you were like, we are for sure talking about this.
Yes. I was like, I could definitely get this in.
It's a good one. It's a solid one.
Wow. No, I think that was a good one. That was a good
Do we
one.
need to hit any ads or anything? Do you need to like do something? I mean, you can.
We should probably wait till a different topic.
Yeah,
I don't
that was bad producing on my part. Bad producing.
know. Brought to you by PetSmart. No. No.
All right, for our next one.
You pooped in the fridge?
Has your dog pooped in the fridge? Let me introduce you to Farmer's Dog.
Wow.
Interesting sponsoring podcast. Okay. Whew. We'll do a sponsor after the next one that I hope is not like that one at all.
Way up, not going to get any better.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp fired. Gilbert Arenas arrested.
Why didn't you get to this? Why did
Did it
you?
happen the same day?
Yes. It was like right away.
Unbelievable.
It was a slow news cycle, and you still didn't get to
Touch this one at all, and I for sure thought you would.
I can't believe these happen in the same
I
day.
for sure thought you would. It was a great
The
day.
Gilbert Arenas one I know was on the rundown, but I don't remember Shannon Sharp being up.
Oh, they were no. I added Shannon because it happened. You
Ooh.
put the Gilbert Arenas and
Yeah.
Shannon happened like later that night or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're both the same thing because they were. This will work.
Ex-athlete's in trouble.
Yeah,
It'll work.
there we go.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember this. There was a Instagram live of Shannon Sharp.
Yep.
Having relations with
Being a healthy young man.
He's not that young.
That's what he
That's
said.
what he said.
I understand that. He's not that young.
I'm sorry. It's one of the best things. It's okay. It's okay. 10 years.
Skip.
I said it to sip all the time. Anytime I see him, I go, sip.
Yeah, I don't who was he suing?
Who?
Who was
Shannon Sharp?
yeah, who was he suing?
No, he.
Or was he
being sued?
I think he was being sued.
Okay. I don't remember the details of the story. I just remember
I don't either.
Shannon Sharp accidentally hit
Went
live
live.
on Instagram
Yeah.
while he was having relations.
Yeah. You know, because it happens to people.
Listen, after having you guys don't really know this, but
Do you follow Robbie on Instagram?
you do actually.
Yeah, I do.
I don't go
Robbie
live.
ever gone live?
No, I never go
No.
live.
Okay.
He put up a post of my dog once.
I did, yeah. Because they were just chilling next to me.
Yeah.
It was cool. You're in the background of one of the pictures.
You are. Yeah.
You're like blurred.
You're
in the
posing, and
background.
it's very funny because Ava's clearly the focus of the
Yeah.
Yes.
But
And
I'm
you and I think David are in the
Yeah,
background.
David's just sitting. I'm posing.
It kind
Got a
of looks like an
little
album cover a little bit.
A little bit.
But so like 4 times a week, Damon hands me his computer because the comments on the StreamYard have disappeared. And you literally just have to hit the button that says comments
It says comments.
again.
But he can't read.
But he just hands it to me. And
I can't
go,
read.
Okay. Well, okay. And I hand it back to him. So like, I do find it plausible that a man in his 50s accidentally went live on Instagram because of my experience with some of Damon's technology
Right. Yes.
troubles.
Shannon's on and he goes, yes, I would like to live.
I'm living right now.
You guys make very good points.
So like I do find it somewhat plausible that he did not mean to go live. That doesn't make it any better.
Right.
It really doesn't. That's all I got. That's all I have on this.
I'm just trying to have grace because eventually in like 30 years when my age catches up to me and I'm that far behind in technology, I just don't want people to make fun of me when I make a
Oh
mistake.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about
but
to.
you don't have CTE that we know of.
I don't know. He got rocked a couple of times back
I
in
did,
Sydney High.
Yeah.
I've told you those stories. Notably, I said it once on the show. It was very good. Then I got reprimanded by everybody. And I asked, I was like, can I say it? And you're like, go ahead.
Yeah.
So then I said it, and everyone, like Sasha,
That is
2 other people texted me, and they were like, what the hell? And I
That
was
is
like,
not the word I thought you were going to say.
Either. I remember you asking, got up like, why is he asking to say that? And then you said it, and I go, oh, no.
Why he's asking?
Oh, no.
because you thought I was going to say, like, MFer, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I thought you were going to say either MFer or the B word or
Yeah.
like something fairly normal.
Something like a normal high schooler would yell at
Yeah.
somebody.
Although once you said it, I was like, that is pretty normal for high school.
yeah, but everyone reacted and freaked out. They were like, oh, I've never heard that before.
I was in the chat, and I was just like, Austin, no.
I was caught off guard.
you weren't noticeable. You were like, oh my God.
Yeah, that for whatever reason, it's been a very long time since I've been in high school, clearly.
Yeah.
Old man Ravi.
And it just never occurred to me that would be on the list of things that he called you. It makes sense. It made sense what you said it, but like it was so far removed from
Yeah.
the list of things that I thought you were about to say that I was just like, oh God,
You did. You're like, oh,
I did.
you
I
that up.
I sat back. I was like, oh.
See, it's a really good thing you're not good at technology because you could go back and use that drop against me, like we have the Gary Java drop. But
I wouldn't though.
I would.
would be very funny.
I don't remember the day though.
All right, what's next? What do we got?
Hold
on.
on. We still can't do a sponsor. Not after we just talked about that.
Yeah, probably not.
This is literally just the regular show where we just keep pushing off a break as long as we possibly can.
Here, this one is not as bad. And
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, this one involves a football player.
Okay.
In which Nebraska was looking to bring said football player in, and things did not work out.
All right, what do we got? Oh, yeah, the Charmar Brown transfer decision. So, to be fair, we did talk about this a lot. It may have been after, or it may have been before you made the graphic.
Do you guys know that Marty Brown's a country singer from Kentucky?
I did not.
Yeah, don't look up those. That's a much different Marty Brown.
Wait a minute.
We talked about this quite a bit.
You guys taled about him before.
His process.
Yeah,
Yes.
before. But once he made the decision, it was just like, oh, yeah, Marty's going to Miami. And then he moved on to other stuff.
That is correct. So,
and it was really the conversation was more about like, why would he not want to go to Nebraska, right?
It was about that, his whole process. And it was a lot about how
he was even like July or June. Like
it was late.
Yeah,
it was later.
It was really late.
It was a lot about the way Nebraska was attacking or planning transfer portal acquisitions versus some other schools, right? Kind of the relationship based and sort of longer term options where it's like, hey, some people are going to have a bigger bag to offer you, but are they going to have a better plan on how to use you, on what that means long term?
Yeah.
Like the thing that I kept bringing up was like, hey, if you're Charmar Brown and you're from Omaha, you come to the University of Nebraska and you play well at all, you basically are going to have opportunities for a good chunk of the rest of your life, right? Like if you have interest, people are going to help you. Like that's not going to happen at Miami. Like once you're gone at Miami, no one cares. Once you're gone at Cal, no one cares, right? If you're at Nebraska, you're a Nebraska kid and you play well, because I'm assuming he plays well regardless. And he had a nice year. I don't remember what his numbers were, but he had a nice year at Miami, right? And if you go, and I guess continuing to have a nice year as they're in the playoffs, but if you go to anywhere else and you don't have this connection to the place that he does, like Nebraska, you have to be a transcendent player.
Yes.
To matter long term. And even then, like Lendale White, really, really good running back at USC, right? Does anybody at USC care about Lendale White anymore?
Probably not.
No. But we see it over and over again at Nebraska. We see it every day, and this is not a shot at Kenny Bell at all. He's a very, very good football player. Played in the NFL, got drafted, the whole
Husker
thing.
Hall of Famer.
Husker Hall of Famer, famously. Like, that is a dude who everywhere we go with him, it's just like, oh my God, that's Kenny Bell. He played his last snap over a decade ago for Nebraska. And like, that is not a thing that happens everywhere. And I don't know that as Nebraskans, we appreciate that. And I don't know as like a kid that grew up in Nebraska, if you appreciate like, oh, if I go to Miami, like no one cares after I leave. A lot of times, frankly, nobody cares while you're there. Like that's famously an issue with Miami athletics, is getting people to care. So I think that was the larger topic around.
Well, then the other half of the argument, of course, too, was that Nebraska clearly needed a number 2 running back. Did you think that showed in fruition this past season?
No, I think they were fine.
Yeah.
I
agree.
To be fair,
we said it on that. I remember that very first Hail Varsity post game when I was in a garage in Kansas City. I literally said, I was like, Emma Johnson's running back 1. I saw it from the very first game. I don't know why anyone would argue otherwise.
Yeah.
Because if you remember this point in the summer, it was, do you need 2 running backs? Because is Emmett enough?
Yep.
That was the
conversation. Can he handle?
Emmett Johnson's not a workhorse running back. He can't handle 25 carries a game.
Yes.
All this stuff. And he showed that he could.
Yeah,
easily.
those takes turned out to be very wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Had those takes.
It's nice to be right.
Yeah. Every once in a while. Let's do a quick read here.
Okay.
Because that was not a topic that would get us in trouble for anything at all. Which is, I have to imagine, not going to be common here on out. So
they're pretty tame.
They're good.
Let's tell you about our friends over at Centris Federal Credit Union. Don't forget, they've got great plans for you to stuff your savings, whether it's in the holiday season right now or moving forward. Maybe you've got some New Year's resolutions around your financial goals. They can help you out, whether it's with their Roundup program, with their certificate and savings accounts bundles. Centris also has experts to help you reach your goals. Go check it out, centrisfcu.org. Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Beautiful.
There we go. What do we have
Look
next?
at you. Great read.
Great read.
Great read.
I know how to read.
Great. I know how to read, unlike some people.
I can't read.
I can't read. How about we're going to do a little back-to-back thing because this one
Back to back.
just has more to do with me and Austin and how smart we are.
Okay, sure.
Back when Ohio State had a quarterback controversy.
Ooh, people forget.
Cluster. They did have. So here's the thing. You guys were right.
Thank you.
That's clear.
It's good to be right.
So awesome.
This was also true.
Yes.
So that's the thing that is that's kind of tough here is obviously Julian Sayin ended up being the quarterback, being very good. He's a Heisman finalist. Well done.
Thank
He
you.
won't win it.
No, probably not.
Our other quarterback will.
Fernando.
No, Diego. Fernando's not ours.
Oh yeah, I don't think Diego's a finalist.
He is.
Oh yeah, he is. He's one of the four.
Did he
Yeah,
make
that's
it?
right.
Okay.
It's Diego, Julian, Fernando, and
Jeremiah Love.
It's crazy you wouldn't
Love.
remember this considering this is a live show right now.
Yeah,
Crazy.
super live show, and they have probably already announced this.
congratulations to
Diego
Diego Pavia.
or
Or
Julian
the
Sayin.
other.
or Fernando Mendoza.
Nope. Doesn't
Probab-
matter. It's probably
Not Jeremiah Love. They don't give it to running backs anymore.
I don't know. Why is he even there?
Because he's the rightful.
He
probably
should win.
Yeah. He's the best player in college football.
I would agree. I think he's better than the other two.
Even if he doesn't want to play in the Pop Tarts Bowl.
Heartbreaking.
I'm sorry. Did you forget about Texas Tech's linebacker?
What's his name?
fantastic.
Jacob Rodriguez.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You couldn't
Rodriguez.
even remember his
Something
name.
Rodriguez.
The guy that's really, really good.
Shouldn't I pronounce?
Speaking of Columbus,
Jacob.
Yeah. So
Jacob.
this was true at the time. And it was, I do think, a calculated risk on your guys' part to be like, I think it's going to be Sayin. We're going to go with him. But there was a time relatively late into fall camp that it was not a given that he was going to start.
never forget doing the draft when we picked Dante Moore and right away Tim Verghese just goes, I'm just saying,
I don't
there's not 100% chance that he's going to start.
By the way,
Okay.
speaking of Julian Sayin starting,
That's a very good one.
Was
You should have given him a Dragon Ball.
Well,
Like,
Was this one? Yeah. If you had gone Dragon Ball instead of the football in his hands there, that'd have been incredible.
I probably could have.
see, now he's mad.
Listen,
Yeah,
once I
damn
thought
it.
what you're capable of with the graveyard one,
The graveyard one was good.
I'm
You disappointed with everything else now?
yeah, some
That's
of them I'm like,
ridiculous.
I feel like you could have done more.
We have to
here.
remember that over time he did get better and better, like as we went on.
Yeah.
Because the more intricate it became, it's because we had done more over that period.
So
of
I
time.
also feel like part of it. So I think there was maybe like a bell curve here. Like you were learning how to do it.
Mhm.
You peaked with the graveyard.
Yeah.
And then you're like, they never get to these.
Then
I'm
I got
not gonna-
pissed. Yeah. Then
I'm
I
not gonna
well,
try and
that's
start.
exactly.
actually, if you have nothing else to say on Super Saiyan,
I don't.
it actually peaked with the 4th of July food draft.
Do you have it?
Right there.
It's dead.
That thing.
This is the last piece of it that we have.
That is the last remnant of the 4th of July food draft. I worked so damn hard on creating that graphic
Yeah.
and had food all over,
Yeah.
had the food, had it named, had it was glorious.
And
Austin saw it.
And
I
you,
did.
You rage deleted it.
It was glorious.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where it is. And I'm pretty sure it's because I got mad at you.
And you rage deleted
Because
it.
it was a one day thing.
Literally,
There was
there's
one
only
day you could have
one
done it.
day that you could have done
Yeah.
it. And you asked for it too, remember?
Yeah.
Because he asked for it and he said, I really want to get to
He's
this.
like,
We're
we're
going to
gonna
get to this. You talked, I remember specifically too, because we went back and we
I'm
tracked.
getting angry.
You, every top of the hour, you said, hey, you set up the show like 19 times a day. And you're like, by the way, we're going to do a Hurrdat Sports Live food draft at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what you got to at the end of that show, but you did not get to the food
And I
draft.
was sitting
And
there waiting to
Just
to hit it.
literally steaming. And the show is wrapping up, and you're like, no mention of it. Like, oh, no, sorry, Rico, whatever.
Nothing. Not a word. So I'm pretty sure I deleted it and just
and cursed my name.
like deleted it off of the stream and deleted it out of Canva. And I was like, I'm done with this.
Well, I would like to take this time to formally apologize.
That's big of you. That's really big.
I don't care.
I'm sorry that we didn't. It seems like you still care.
No, I don't care about your apology.
I'm
It means absolutely nothing to me.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
You can.
I'm sorry we didn't get to it. I did want to. I don't have a good excuse. I don't remember what happened that day at all. I'll try and do better.
You
Mm.
won't.
I said I'll try. I don't know if that
I
it
know.
will happen,
I
but
know.
I'm only 50% of the equation here,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, but Damon likes me, I think.
He
I'm not
likes,
sure.
he likes you now that he's lowered his expectations.
It's a dick. I like how I put that in there. He
Would you like to
he thought
know
way too
the-
highly of me. I'm glad I disappointed.
Would you like to know the topics that you got to? Not Jay?
Oh, no. Yeah, sure.
Here's the show description from July 3rd, 2025.
All right, what do we got?
The show title, Nebraska Football's Internal Competition. Ravi Lulla and Damon Benning opened Thursday show discussing old athletes, show drops appearing in real life, and producer Shane's old grocery cart memory. Who are the most beloved athletes in history? A look at what's next for the UFC and some SEC football win totals. Nebraska football wants to be tested in the season opener. Emmett Johnson needs competition. Can Aaron Rodgers win a title in Pittsburgh? Brian Edwards, Steve Sipple, and former Husker and owner of Paisan's Pizzeria, Matt Vers, all joined the show. Let's see. Yeah, that was it. That's all that you got to do that day. Kind of tough.
Yeah. I mean, last hour was guest heavy.
You spent the first hour of the show talking about show drops and Shane's grocery cart memory.
Yeah, that's
So dumb.
that's where it hurts us.
Was that the day that they talked about Shane having the massive bag of like gummy bears?
Mm-hmm. You took 4 breaks that day, by the way.
That sounds right.
Plenty of time.
That sounds right.
Driving that
Yeah,
knife in
no,
a little
it's
further.
fine. I
I'm
mean,
about to cuss.
oh,
Did you say cuss?
Yes.
what'd you think he said? Nothing. Okay. A Baja Blast.
Let's
All
go
right,
on
to the
the
next one.
cuss.
To the next one.
All right.
So how many in are we? Have we kept track?
We have not. I've been deleting them. We have.
Should we take a break?
9,
Nah, let's just roll.
All right.
12, 13, 15.
I mean, at this point,
16.
we're gonna have to do 2 of these, right? Like,
Yeah.
Wait,
we're
like
over
16
an
left.
hour in.
Yeah,
so
we'll
like,
split it up.
Okay.
I don't know when we'll split it up. We'll split. There.
I would
Boom.
say let's just do them all today, and then we can split
Whoa.
the shows up. You guys,
well,
you guys don't have anything to do.
we do only have 7 minutes left in the studio.
No, we were till 3:30. I thought.
Oh, were we 3:30? I'll
I
double
think so.
check that. Go to the next one. I'll
I was
double
gonna say,
check.
I don't
I'll
have
double check
anything.
our time.
I have something at 4:30.
See if
Well,
there's
obviously, this is very live.
Yeah. Super live.
We did
Super-
not record
Yeah,
this.
not at all.
see what's in here after us. We'll see if
All
we
right.
can get through them. What's next? What do we got next?
We do have
The
some time.
very first game of the NFL season.
Okay.
The Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
There was a player, not with local ties, but pretty local-ish,
Okay, well, I don't know what that means.
like 2 states away.
Okay.
Ties.
Caden Witchen?
Trey Lance
Oh yeah, Trey Lance.
had a very good Hall of Fame game.
That
Haven't heard from him since then.
obviously translated well to the season.
Yeah, that was really big.
Is he still on a roster?
I think he's still with the Chargers,
Is he with the Chargers still?
potentially.
Let's just Google Trey Lance. See what we got. Here.
Also, low key, the NFL preseason gave us a lot of content. That was the first time that we broke down film on the show.
It was.
it was
Yeah, that was Anthony Richardson just getting his face blown up.
Just getting
rocked.
We've
demolished.
literally just spent an hour on Anthony Richardson.
It was like a
getting
10-second clip, too, and we
It
just
was.
kept breaking it down.
Mhm.
And I mostly just wanted to show it to DB because it'd be like, this is Anthony Richardson's fault, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a moron and a bad quarterback. And
He's like, well, you see,
then he's like, oh, shoot, it might be his fault.
he's like, the running back did this and this, and the lineman didn't do this. And actually, no, you're right. It
I
might have
learned
been
a
his fault.
lot in that. It was,
I
it was
did
very
too.
informative.
And I was like, okay, all that makes sense. But then why is this receiver running the hot route like he should be getting the
Yep.
ball? And he's looking over there and he's like, oh, yeah, that's probably on Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. Looking back on it, it made all of the Colts look bad. They kind of turned out okay, like pre-injuries.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
so
And now they have no quarterbacks.
Hey,
bring an AR.
old man Rivers.
Is he the first grandpa to play?
Well, I mean, we've seen a couple of his games, considering that he's played so far, because this
What-
is very live.
Yeah, you're right.
Very
was
live
he
show.
the first?
Was he the first quarterback?
I don't know. Wasn't George Blanda like 50?
Yeah, he was in his like mid 40s too. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but did he have
I don't-
1,000 children
Well,
that he knew of?
1,000 kids. No, that's
Wow.
Anthony Cromartie.
Oh,
Two different guys.
Antonio.
Antonio.
Dang.
Antonio.
Almost
Cromartie.
crushed it.
So close.
He might be the first grandfather to start a NFL football game.
That's impressive.
That's good.
Good for him, man.
They definitely took that jersey and put it in the Hall of Fame.
Also, like, just wrap it up, brother. Just wrap
What do you
it
mean
up.
by that?
His career, obviously.
Oh, right. Correct.
Yeah.
Good.
Wrap
I
up
mean,
the
he
career.
nice. Technically, he did. He was retired.
I think he was a semifinalist on this year's Hall of Fame ballot, and now his candidacy.
Oh, does he
Does
have
he
to
get bumped back
He gets
again?
bumped back 5 more
Oh.
years.
That's tough.
That sucks.
Apparently, he's okay with it.
He's living his lifelong dream, or was, of being a high school football coach.
Mm.
That's all he ever wanted to be.
I don't believe.
Clearly not.
I don't believe that because
That's what he. No, it's what he said.
I understand that he was also running the exact offense that the Colts were. I think he knew this day was coming.
He said, "We're just kidding."
He's like, so you've got Anthony Richardson,
Daniel Jones,
and you're signing Daniel Jones, and you drafted Riley Leonard. I'll stay ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm retired.
Keep my number in your phone.
All right, that was the Trey Lance segment of the day.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Good job, Trey Lance. You had a good Hall of Fame game.
13 for 20 is not even that good.
Yeah, but he had 2 touchdowns.
It's good on the Trey Lance. I'm booty hole scale. Like,
Wow,
Booty hole. That's
something.
he's not good.
That's almost as bad as pee-pee tucking.
Oh man. And he says it so much now.
Every-
He does. He
every
says all
time-
the time.
every
and it's
time
for
he
sure
says
going to get brought up again.
Yeah. Every time he says it, I just chuckle a little bit. And I
Tell
go,
you
can
what.
you say that?
Husker fans will be pee-pee talking about this Utah matchup.
That's coming up in a few
days.
days.
Yeah.
It's
Which
just-
we're going to have a live pregame show.
We will.
for. Yeah, we're going to have a preview show for
Yes.
it.
Live.
Live.
On just actually live. Just like this
Yeah.
on December 31st.
Completely live. Completely live. Hey, let's get to some NBA talk a little bit. A little more. Another trade that happened in the
Oh, I
offseason.
love NBA talk.
that
We never get to it.
that kind of the person's name was brought back up here recently
Mhm.
because of something he did. I think you know
Oh.
exactly who I'm talking
I
about.
don't at all.
Desmond Bain.
Oh, what did he do recently?
You didn't see?
Yeah, see, again, these aren't your best graphics because
No.
these are just floating half bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, this is amateur hour.
What's this?
This is very early. I'm sorry. This is early in my graphic making career.
Okay.
It's off center. It's bothering me right
Yeah.
now. Actually.
Honestly, that empty space between the Magic logo and the NBA logo, I'm like, you couldn't have thrown another guy in there?
Yeah, I'm not really happy. Well, he was the only one traded.
So good on you, Ravi, for not getting to this.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
I'm never going to
actually.
use that. Terrible.
Actually, great choice. Desmond Bain, when they were playing the Knicks, he
Oh, it was Nick's content. That's why. That's
Oh,
why.
no,
I mean,
no,
yeah,
that's the only
100%.
reason he
Yes.
knows.
no, this is funny. No, I'm surprised you haven't seen it. OG Anunoby was going, he got the ball knocked out of his hands when he was going for a layup. Desmond Bain catches it, is like on the baseline, is not falling, and chucks it at OG's back, and it hits off of him and goes, and Desmond just like points, he's like, get our ball. And OG gets up, he kind of pushes him, he goes, what was that for? He's like, I was falling. And everybody, either ref and like his coach are like, no, you weren't. Like they gave him I think they gave him a flagrant one or whatever, and he's just like, I was falling, I had to throw it, and the ref's like, you weren't falling, Bain. You weren't falling.
We're going to look it up right here.
Yeah, you can look up the video. It's hilarious. And he just,
Look at Desmond Bain falling.
chucks it at OG Anunoby.
Oh,
And OG's like, that hurt. Like, why would you do that?
why would you do that?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So OG, or yeah, somebody steals it. Mikal steals it. OG goes, layup, somehow doesn't get fouled. Just chucks it. See. Show us it.
No,
Hold on. And he's just like, I was falling.
He was not falling. He like wound up.
There's the steal. Mikal Bridges driving, passes it to OG, goes for the layup, somehow doesn't get fouled. Catches it, dribbles it, and chucks
It's
it.
like feet planted.
Yeah.
Winds up and just
No.
unloads.
And OG,
That guy was falling.
everybody's like, OG's like the nicest guy because he didn't swing. He just kind of lightly pushes him.
He's
And he goes, why did you do that?
Look at
So-
his face. He's like,
So what was this graphic for?
This was because Desmond Bain got traded to the Magic.
4 unprotected picks
Yeah.
for Desmond Bain.
Desmond Bain was very expensive, apparently. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Cole Anthony, 4 unprotected first-rounders, and a first-round pick swap.
That's absolutely
for
insane.
Desmond Bain.
That's insane. That's like prime Curry price.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here?
And the Orlando Magic are not that good.
That's all I have.
That's it. That's
All right.
really all it was.
Good point.
Too much for Desmond Bain.
Too much for Desmond Bain.
Good.
Probably good we didn't get to that one.
Good take.
This one, I
Then
don't.
you would have actually taken a break that time.
Yeah,
I've been like, all right, DB, that's all we've got on that topic.
All right, this one I don't really remember what was happening, but it's Colorado and North Carolina. Would you rather? Oh, it's one of your would you
Oh.
rather things.
He loves a would you rather.
Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders getting their numbers retired, or Bill Belichick's girlfriend, or who would you rather be, Colorado or North Carolina? Bill Belichick's girlfriend causing problems, players flooding to the portal.
Yeah, so I think this was which school is currently in the worst spot
Mhm.
with Colorado having lost its 2 best players, obviously, and several others, or North Carolina And I think the answer is neither. They're both in very bad spots.
Yeah, I don't think I'd rather be either of them.
After the season, I mean, North Carolina's a dumpster fire, and they're going to be set back several years in their rebuild, especially because they have not fired Bill Belichick. I guess he's coming back.
Well, you have to fire Jordan. She's not going to get fired. So.
Well, considering she probably owns like half the university,
She's self-employed.
They probably didn't look at his contract, and she owns like the state of
she
North
probably
Carolina.
does. Yes, she is Chapel Bill.
I almost want this almost feels like he got duped by one of those like phishing emails, and now she owns like half of his net worth. And so he's just like, what? I mean, he is very old. Maybe he's just like, whatever, it's fine. And now they're just like, it's a
whatever, I guess.
I don't know. And then Colorado appears to be bad.
Yeah.
And without his son and his son's friend who won the Heisman, Deion appears to be in some trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're turning that thing around.
Probably not.
They were pretty bad this year.
Yeah, they
I
weren't
think
good.
4-8 is what they figured.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when that transfer portal opens up too. Which
Yeah.
it's open right now, I think. No, it's not. It opens
No,
up
a couple days.
Yeah,
Couple more days.
couple more days.
January 2nd.
Yep.
It opens up right before the regular show comes back, but still live.
On January 5th.
But
Yes.
still live.
Yes.
Still live.
That's right.
Completely and totally still alive.
But yeah, no, it's I think the answer here is probably North Carolina, but not by much. I think they're just not in as bad of a situation financially. So when they inevitably have to move on from both of these situations, North Carolina is probably in a better spot.
Right. Okay.
That's all I got. Go ahead.
Let's say on Travis Hunter
Okay, sure.
after or before he got drafted.
Is he a furry?
No.
No, he does wear a lot of onesies though. He's like furry adjacent.
Remember when he said before the draft that if you're
Rico,
not
these
letting
graphics
him,
are
they're
bad.
not great.
Good Lord.
When he
Cut off
said,
his head.
I didn't cut off his head. That's how the picture is.
Janarian Bonner's head.
That's how the picture
you
was.
gave him a haircut. You got Bonner.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
This was before.
What
Look
part
at-
of his head is missing?
Look at his hair. This is your fault.
Don't you play?
This should have
This is-
stayed in the graveyard. He should have
How
never made the.
Dare you?
I can't be
love
blamed for
Bonner.
this. I did too.
That's insane.
How, man? You just couldn't wait to cut
And this
somebody's
whole
hair.
year, we were like, "Oh,
You know
it
what?
must not be Rico.
Get rid
Since
of that
nothing
one.
bad's happened."
100%
I didn't
Rico.
cut anything.
Definitely.
Even in the
Rico's
bye
fault.
weeks, I
You
didn't
gave
cut it.
someone else a haircut, hypothetically,
I didn't give
and
my-
they got injured.
Technically-
what was the date on that?
Technically, with the amount of
Had to been April,
the
June.
amount of his helmet being cut off, I just cut off the top of his head.
Wow.
So
No, helmets are pretty tall. I think that was hair.
Bring it back. Put it back on. I can't believe this.
What? Yeah,
this was before Travis Hunter got drafted. He said that if the team that drafts him won't let him play both sides, he's not going to play.
The real story of this is the Janarian Bonner.
Yeah, I can't even focus on the Travis Hunter part of this. This is insane.
It's crazy. And I mean, it happened in the very opening game of the year.
Yeah, literally as soon as it could possibly happen.
Mhm.
I think it was on the first drive.
Ooh.
It was on the first or second drive. It was immediate repercussions for your actions.
Because you gave someone a haircut.
How dare you?
Don't blame me.
I don't know who else to blame.
Well, stop giving Husker players haircuts.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Stop.
You want
doing
to test
that.
her for the bowl game
Sure.
and give someone a haircut?
Whose haircut? Whose hair should I cut?
Someone who's for sure transferring.
Try me.
Jamarion Parker. He's already
That's
intended
good.
to
Yeah,
enter the portal.
that's a good point.
This graphic was made April 16th.
Yeah, this is your fault.
Yeah.
This is 100% your fault.
It
He
would
could've
have
been-
would have happened in the spring game, but they canceled
But
it.
they canceled the
Mhm.
spring.
He could have
game.
been injured at
You
all
tried to
during
curse
practice.
him early.
He could have been
Wow.
injured at all during practice. Remember, you blame me for people
Wow.
getting injured in practice. You blame me for
Wow.
Mac Markway.
Just wait for the next graphic of the
Oh,
Mac Markway.
God, is it Mac Markway?
There is no Mac Markway graphic.
You deleted it already, didn't you?
He's getting rid of him.
I don't
He's
think
like,
I ever
delete,
saved.
delete.
I don't think I ever saved that one. I think that one just made me too sad.
How
How
really,
about
really glad we got to Travis Hunter there.
Yeah, whatever.
fine.
That's fine. Staying in the NFL. When the NFL
Oh.
coaches started getting fired.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
See, better graphic.
See, this is one though that I don't blame you guys for when it happened
Mhm.
because there was so much going
A lot
on.
going on.
Because if I remember right, Nebraska was Michigan week, was it not? They got fired. He got fired fairly early.
Let's see.
Oh, 6 games. So no, it would have been a bit longer. So it would have been like beginning of October.
Mid-October?
Yeah.
October 14th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mid-October. Nailed it.
bang. So yeah, I mean, like Nebraska would have gotten a couple of wins back.
Yeah.
You would have had. This would have been the first firing, and also it was the Titans.
Mhm.
So it's not like it wasn't going to be anything.
But it
like,
was
super
one of
interesting.
those
And
where
it's also like Brian, nobody cares about Brian Callahan.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
but it was one of those where
Except
like
for Bill.
he drafted
Maybe.
you got your quarterback.
we don't
So
know
usually when a coach gets their quarterback in the first round, they have
Have
like
some time.
a year.
Yeah.
I
two.
think the weirdest part was that he wasn't fired before. Like that he wasn't fired
The
between,
year before.
Yeah, and brought
Yeah.
in a new coach with the
Yeah.
quarterback.
That is always kind of the weird part, right?
They
And
did
the
that with
Bears
the
do this a
Bears.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Bears do this all the time where they're like, we'll get a new coach, but you get our old quarterback,
Yep.
or we're keeping this quarterback, and then you get like,
Yeah.
or
So
the
you're
opposite
always
way.
out
Yeah.
of sync.
Yeah.
You get a new coach, quarterback stays. We're getting a new quarterback. You have to deal with him.
I think
Yeah.
it does prove, though, you have to do the whole rebuild at the same
I
time.
think so.
Yeah.
Like you gotta, and if your quarterback is established, the coach never stays, right?
No.
It's always, if the quarterback is good, the quarterback stays, and the coach then is replaced.
Yeah, I think people think it's harder, and I'm not. I don't know if they're right or wrong. I think people think it's harder to find a franchise quarterback than it is a functional coach.
I guess the only exception is Sean McVay in that scenario.
Sure, yeah,
They moved on from Jared Goff,
but
right?
They
But they
moved
knew
on.
that from the
they-
beginning.
Yeah, but they traded him. So I feel like
Yeah.
he
But
was
they
involved in
upgraded
that.
the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
if
that,
they
and
wouldn't
Jared
have got-
Goff was part of that trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a win.
yeah.
It was a win now trade, and
Yeah.
it worked
Yes.
out.
It
It was
did.
a little
And it's
different.
kind of working right now.
Yeah.
Except they lost to the Panthers.
Matthew Stafford's still
Everybody
good,
loses the
Yep.
Panthers, apparently.
And hopefully the Rams are still good at this live recording.
Yeah.
as far as I
Hopefully.
can tell. They are.
Last I checked, they were good. Speaking of the Bears that you mentioned, this was on the rundown for probably like 2 months,
Okay.
and you never got to it, even though it was something that I believe we had talked about also like in the office.
Mhm.
And I thought you'd get to it. Never did. Back when Caleb Williams was going to have something coming out saying that they
Oh,
were trying
yeah.
That's right.
out of going to the Bears.
Were they writing like a book or something like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Seth Wickersham wrote a book that he spoke to Caleb Williams' father, and they were really trying to avoid getting picked by the Bears.
Mhm.
And I find it to be kind of a fascinating story. And I also think he might have been doing the Bears a favor if he had been able to pull it off.
Mhm.
Like if they end up with Drake May instead of Caleb Williams, do you think any of them are mad right now?
Yes, because Drake May wouldn't have been Drake May.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, the Bears' schedule is notably harder than the Patriots, so that would be part of it.
Allegedly,
Caleb
Yeah.
Williams would have looked great
as a Patriot.
in red, white, and blue.
Interesting.
Probably would have red, white, and blue nails too. I ain't even mad at it.
So you would trade for him right now, straight up?
No,
Interesting.
Weird.
It's
absolutely.
weird talking
Weird.
out of both sides of your mouth.
At the beginning, last year maybe I might have.
What about Jane?
That is the most wishy-washy answer I've ever heard in my life.
I would have considered.
At
it.
the
Well, my
beginning
quarterback who's
of
good
last
now.
Oh, Jaden Daniels, 100%. Yes.
Right now, you trade for Jaden Daniels.
busted up Jane
Well,
Daniels.
not busted up, but if they're both healthy, yeah, I
He
would
is
have.
currently busted up.
Well,
If
then
they're-
no.
So if Jane,
can't
You
trade
still
your
wouldn't.
players.
You still wouldn't take Drake May right now
If Jaden
over
Daniels,
Jane Daniels. for the future.
if Jane
healthy
Daniels,
Jaden Daniels-
if somebody's like, hey, Jane Daniels is going to be healthy, like I can guarantee you, he will return to the health he was at prior. He's not going to have a weird RG3 situation.
Yeah.
And
You get 10 years of both quarterbacks.
you're taking which one are
Jane
you
Daniels.
taking over Drake May?
Wow, that's crazy. I hope Drake May. I'm going to save this clip forever, and I hope Drake May wins 8 Super Bowls in a row.
I'll be
Like,
hyped.
oh, you would have rather had Jaden Daniels
Yeah,
this whole time
because
because then you can't claim their championship.
Yeah, I can.
No, you don't get it. You
Try
don't
and
get to
stop me.
celebrate those.
Try and stop me.
We will. We will stop you.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, we
Me
can.
and Sasha are gonna be
What if
celebrating.
Drake May wins the Super Bowl, but then it prompts the city of Boston to win all the titles, including the Celtics?
Ooh, that's
And the Red Sox.
Because that does happen. That has
lot.
happened a
They-
lot.
They do kind of go through
yes.
phases.
That's a tough one.
What if you got 10 years of Pro Bowl Jaden Daniels, but it guaranteed no other Boston team would ever win a title in that time,
Mm.
but you won 0 Super Bowls?
But he was great, and they were. Just
He was
like,
great.
You
They
get
make
Super
the
Bowl
A-
appearances.
like they're the Bills. They make the AFC Championship or the
They're
Super
the
Bowl,
90s.
but they never
They're
win.
the 90s Bills
So they make the Super Bowl, they just don't win.
ever. But all
But no other Boston
no other
team wins.
Boston team wins in that time frame.
I'm taking that.
Really?
I'm taking those 10 years.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. I
Okay.
hate the Celtics, and
Here's
I hate the Red
the
Sox.
best part of this is that it's not like the Knicks are going to win the title.
I was gonna say, don't even have to put that into consideration. Damn it. Not on the table. Good hire, Mike Brown, by the way. Do we still have that
Honest-
graphic?
Honestly,
You want to throw that up?
I don't have that one. I deleted it.
It's officially gone. Yeah,
Honestly?
once you see these, they're gone for
They're gone
good.
forever.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
Honestly, if you told me that, I'm going to take this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Caleb Williams.
Yeah, that was Caleb Williams.
Yeah. If you told me that the Patriots would never win a Super Bowl for 10 or wouldn't win a Super Bowl for 10 years, but the Knicks would have like at least 2 championships, I would take that in a heartbeat.
Well, yeah, duh.
One
Only 10
championship.
years and you get 2 titles
you
out
you
of
put the 10-year span.
I know, and I said nothing. You get nothing.
If they're the worst team, if they don't win a single game for 10 years, but the Knicks get a championship.
All that tells
I'd
me,
take that.
all that tells me is you like the Knicks way more than the Patriots.
I'd take that.
Like that means nothing.
That's true.
It means nothing at all. It means you're fake.
How would you make the bet then?
Fake ass Patriots fan. That's what I'm making.
Patriots fan. I just want a championship. I got 6 championships with the Patriots. I want 1 with the Knicks.
I got 6. I got 6 Patriots.
It's crazy that the championship parade would be going on the same time that the Celtics parades were like, kind of beginning as well. And you're like, I better get out of town before these guys show up.
These guys. We don't like them.
Man, what I would do for an Eastern Conference Finals. Rats. That city always wins, including me.
Damn. I keep winning.
What if I said you don't make the playoffs for 10 years?
Uh-huh.
The Knicks make 3 Eastern Conference Finals, but you are guaranteed nothing more than that.
Like they make it and it's up to chance?
Yes. They could go further, but you are only
Like
guaranteed
they will make it
3
there.
times.
Yeah.
Over 10 years, they will make 3 Eastern Conference Finals, but you are guaranteed nothing besides that. And you don't make the
But they
playoffs.
still could?
They could, but you don't make the playoffs for a decade as a Patriots fan.
Are they the worst team in the league or are they still winning some games?
It's whatever variance allows for itself over the 10 years, but you will not make the playoffs.
Okay.
Oh, you're
See,
the Panthers.
that would be, so that could be bad because like they could be the worst team in the league or they could just be middle of the pack and still not get a good draft pick.
If you're the worst team in the league in the first 10 years, you could get a great draft pick and you're still not making the playoffs for the next 9.
That's true. Then you just trade them away for first round picks. I think I'd take it.
You really?
I think I would.
Yeah, so you just don't like the Patriots that much.
I just want the Knicks to win.
You're just a way bigger Knicks fan than
I
Patriots
think
fan.
so.
Okay.
Which is fine.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
Continue.
let's do one more
One more.
and see what we get.
How many do we have left?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Are you
5,
counting like that?
6, 7,
1, 2,
8.
8.
Wow. So do we just power through?
Let's
these?
power through.
All right.
Let's power through.
All right.
We'll probably turn this into 2 very live episodes.
Very
and
live.
Cut it in the middle.
Super live. That's how
super
most
live.
live things go.
Just cut it in the middle.
Yep.
Soup's live.
All right, let's do it.
It's the season of new tradition sales event at our brand new Edwards Kia Council Bluffs location. Lease the 2026 Kia Sportage EX starting at just $249 a month. Brand new showroom, big holiday savings. Or lease the 2025 Kia Telluride S starting at $329 a month. Or finance at 0.9% for 60 months. Plus, every new purchase includes a free electric scooter. Don't wait. Celebrate the season at our brand new Edwards Kia location in Council Bluffs.
Good morning. Welcome in. Hurrdat Sports Live, presented by Centrist Federal Credit Union. That's DB. I'm Ravi Lulla here at Hurrdat Sports Bar and Grill. What's up, DB?
And for Borsheim's, it is our big game chain player of the game.
Sasha Durkin here with Husker volleyball coach Danny Busboom Kelly.
Ahead of the fall season, Harper Murray joining me now.
And Mike Sauter here with Nebraska men's basketball, the rink master.
Joined now by John Cook at the First Serve Showcase.
All right, well, Dylan, thanks for sitting down with us. I know we're in the thick of fall camp.
Omaha native Harrison Phillips is entering year 8 in the NFL. You're watching Hurrdat Sports.
Last call to make this last forever. One shot to never start another. Right here, I don't think we should ever let go, let go, let go. One night we'll look back on each other. That call made us start to wonder. I don't know how we could have ever let go, let go, let go. Last call to make this last forever. One shot to
At Centris Federal Credit Union, we understand that the journey of building your own business typically starts with modest beginnings. With a little help from our team of experts and small business loan offerings, you can take your vision and transform it into a more concrete reality. Centris Federal Credit Union. We are where you are.
All right,
Power through.
NFL. Derek Carr retired.
Retired.
I don't have a take on this at all. I don't know why I was on the rundown.
Wow.
I don't have any take on this. I know it was surprising at the time. I don't care at all. I don't care even a little bit.
All right.
Derek Carr's going to go down as like the best trivia question like ever.
For what?
Just like you're at a bar trivia and they're like, this AFC West quarterback threw for 12,000 yards in his Oakland Raider career. And you'd be like, who was that? Gannon? They'd be like, no, Derek Carr.
He is basically, in baseball, they have this like value over replacement player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He is the replacement player quarterback. Like he's just your, if you just get some random, not bad, not good.
Not
He
good.
is just your
He's
league average quarterback.
There was that one year.
That is Derek Carr.
There was that one year he was going to win an MVP, and then he broke his leg.
He wasn't going to win the MVP.
He was the front runner for the MVP.
He wasn't.
Then he broke his leg. That happened twice with quarterbacks. Because that happened with
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz was going to win the MVP. So he is 195 in his career. His career record, or
He's
no, excuse me.
195.
I was going to say like his age.
Yes, he's 195 years old. That's why he retired so early. No, okay, so sorry. His
11 years.
I don't even know where that came from. So his QB record is 77-92.
Wow.
He
He
is
did play for the Raiders and the Saints.
That's bad.
he is a career 65% completion, which is
good.
it's fine. I mean, like in today's NFL, that's pretty good, but it's just
But career 65, that's pretty good.
that's about where that's slightly above league average for now.
Okay.
Like I would say. Like I think most quality quarterbacks are high 60s, low 70s now.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think he's wrong.
Okay, that's fine. So he is a almost exactly 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio guy. Like he's
Yeah, it's not notably good.
Yeah.
no, but it's not bad. He's just
Yeah.
he's just there.
He's just Derek Carr.
He'll
He's
get you
just-
14 points and then throw a pick.
See, and here's the other bad part is that like future draft quarterbacks are going to come up and like some 5th or 6th round guy is going to be compared to Derek Carr, and they're going to go, oh, I don't want to be Derek Carr.
Yeah. It's gonna be like NFL comps. Derek Carr. It's like,
oh no.
The last family vacation I ever took was in New Orleans a couple years ago. It was Carr's first year in New Orleans,
and you met him.
They beat the Chiefs in the preseason game. My dad and I went to the Superdome to watch it. It was a party for the preseason. They were like, "We're never going to lose again."
They did,
and then they lost a lot.
They lost a lot that year.
They notably lost frequently after that.
It is what it is.
Hope you're enjoying retirement, Derek Carr.
Thanks,
that guy made a ton of money though. Good for him.
Did.
Yeah,
he did.
He got the bag.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Also,
Derek.
good friends with John Gruden.
Apparently.
Yeah.
The spring game that wasn't a spring game.
Even though it's back.
Full cans open practice. I don't like canceling the spring game. I don't.
No, this was for the fall practice. This is for because they had the
Wasn't
alcohol.
No, this was the open practice.
This is the open practice they had in the fall. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for setting me up for failure, Rico.
You're welcome.
Producing.
No, I love it. I love the fall open practice. I also love that you can drink at Memorial Stadium now.
Oh, this photo is fantastic of this guy, because our photographer for Hail Varsity, John S. Peterson, has he does the photo galleries and stuff, which you should check out at hurrdatsports.com.
Yeah.
And he had put the photo gallery up, and of course we go through those to build out the graphics and stuff when it's our own content. This guy's photo noticeably stood out. It's like one of the first 3 photos of the album, and I remember you'd scroll past it every single time. You'd be like, we got to include this guy somehow.
So I was just like, I'm gonna get this.
I'm not.
Like, who is this guy?
It's literally him at the concession stand. He just turned around and John just click, click, click.
I'm not.
Bam.
I'm not close. So the guy's face is I can see his face.
Yeah.
But I'm not studying it real hard here. He looks like if Troy Dannon and Steve Sipple had a cousin. That's that guy.
Yeah.
Steve Dannon.
Or Troy Sipple. That is Troy Sipple right there.
Danimals.
Or if if Troy Dannon's life had gone a little differently and he was still a high school teacher in Iowa, he probably looks like that.
Yeah.
Come on.
If Steve Sipple wore or went motorcycle riding shirtless a few more times for a few more years,
Went rogue.
and
If Sybil went rogue, this is what you would get.
he's just I'm Steve Sipple.
I'm Steve Sipple.
Stephen Montgomery Sipple.
Remember how good the defensive line looked that day?
Oh man, it was great.
That was good.
I had notes. I had
Yeah.
notes
You were
on
excited.
notes on- I was. I still think it's a talented group. I really do. I think the defensive line coach got fired for a reason.
Actually, this topic, weirdly enough, kind of got brought up again recently when he had Brian Christopherson on, and he talked about how the media and fans will get so enamored with a fall practice or an open practice and everything, and then you get a bowl game and everyone goes, I don't care. I ain't watching that.
I care a lot. I love all the football.
That's a great quote by him, too. His Scrabble comment. He's like, if you're playing Scrabble against your mom, you take it seriously.
You want to win.
It's a very good BC quote.
It is. Yeah. No, it's a very good way to put the sentiment where it's like, no, you do care. You're just mad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
fine.
You can be mad.
It's
Also, to be fair, this brings up a little bit of another fun topic too. That
to be fair,
that is the peak of Husker positivity. Is 2 weeks before the season starts,
fall practice,
because we've got an open practice. Everybody looks
starting
good.
to get reports.
No one's been injured yet.
I quit.
But then
you can cut your hair after the College World Series. That's the last time you can cut your hair before. No, I mean you can cut it before then. But that's the last time.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's actually a good point.
Am I allowed?
Our last Zest. We should get you a haircut at Zesto's.
It has to be before fall camp opens.
I'm cutting my hair after the volleyball national championship.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fair. The Monday. Do you have it planned?
I will
I
say
do.
That's good.
if something happens to Rink Mast, it's on you.
I was going to say,
it is on you.
Wait, hold on.
If basketball
Did Amy Williams approve this? Because you're
or
on the
Britt
Husker
Prince.
women's.
Yeah, you are on the beat.
Do I have to talk to Amy?
You should.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, awkward question, Amy. I haven't cut my hair for a long time. There's a chance that I'm cursed.
There's a rumor going around.
There is a non-0% chance that I am cursed.
There's a chance. I didn't carry the old gypsy woman up the hill.
Carry Madame Zeroni up the hill.
Did you speak Russian?
No, that's what
Madame Zeroni sounds like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would listen, you're welcome in my book after volleyball
Mhm.
season to cut the hair. Just
He's a great guy.
understand the risk you're taking for Nebraska men and women's basketball.
And the Knicks.
No one cares about that.
There's a non-zero chance my house is built on a burial ground. I don't know.
So just keep that in mind. But I think you can cut your hair before fall camp opens, but that is the last time you can
My
cut
hair
your
has had zero effect on basketball ever.
No, well, the Knicks.
That's not
College
true.
basketball.
We found
Nebraska
this
basketball.
out because of basketball.
Nebraska basketball. My hair has had zero effect
That-
on Nebraska.
And you're willing to risk that?
That we
Yes.
know of.
No, it has had zero effect.
You didn't realize all the effect you had until
No.
we pointed it out.
No, I did realize it.
No, you didn't.
I
You
realized
realized
I brought it up to you
You
guys.
realized a couple of them. You did not realize the overarching effect.
No, I realized the volleyball aspect.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize the
all the other
Knicks
stuff. Yeah.
But
Do you
I
have a
did.
Google calendar of like all your haircuts?
No, I should.
I really want
You
to go
should,
back. I'm
yeah.
going to go back and find
Just
them.
cross-reference it with terrible things that have happened.
Here.
It's like, ooh.
Natural disaster.
Did you happen? Never mind.
Listen, good catch, Ravi. Good catch. We can't have
MLB.
furries and that in one show.
Back when the MLB
The SEO would go crazy.
started investing in athletes
did we
unlimited
change topic?
softball. I did. I didn't want to continue wherever Ravi was going. The MLB invested in athletes unlimited softball, the softball league, which just had its draft a few weeks ago.
Yeah, there's a reason we didn't get. I have no takes here.
You put it on the rundown.
I understand that. I understand that.
They thought you'd have takes.
I might have at the time. I don't now.
I don't even remember this happening.
I do, and I remember putting it on the rundown.
June 3rd.
Whatever my take may or may not have been is gone. It's gone.
Okay.
You can't carry all those takes around in your head forever.
You can.
I can't.
I got to expel some so I can build up some more.
I got to.
Keep it going.
I got to.
NBA awards. When they announced the individual award finalists.
Oh.
I thought this was a great graphic because I got
You just
Jokic.
like the NBA. That's the only thing you like.
No, it was during NBA season. Robbie keeps putting NBA things on the rundown, so I make it.
Is there a laundry basket? What is that?
Yeah,
in the
what's
middle?
in the right between
That's the-
Draymond and
Is that the trophy?
That's the Defensive Player of the Year trophy.
that's a terrible
That's
trophy.
the grossest looking
It
trophy.
looks
I've
like a
ever seen.
trash bag.
Also, okay, Jokic and
Do you like that one?
Jokic and Shai going for the trophy is pretty good. Yeah.
You like that? That's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But the one on the right does look like a laundry basket.
I know, but that's what the trophy looks like. And I
The
just wanted to
left side
incorporate
looks good. The right side looks like Draymond. And who's the other guy?
Jaden
Oh,
Daniels
Yeah, from the Hawks.
Oh, would you
Yeah.
trade Drake May for him too?
and Evan Mobley.
So
Absolutely
I
not.
saw Evan Mobley. So it looks like Daniels and Green
or
are
Dyson Daniels.
Dyson Daniels are carrying Evan Mobley in a trash bag. That's what the right side looks like.
I think Mobley won the trophy?
Dyson's a really good name for a defensive player.
He's
Vacuum.
Yeah, clean
Clean
up.
it up.
well, actually, he's Australian.
Oh, it'd also be really bad if he
Dyson.
sucked.
His nickname is the Great Barrier Thief.
That's
That's pretty
incredible.
good. It's a little wordy.
What could have been Ben
It's
Simmons?
very, very wordy, but
Ben Simmons still bums me out. Like
Really?
Ben Simmons is gonna make me sad till the day I die.
he was
probably.
supposed to be so good.
He was for a minute.
He was supposed.
He
to.
He's
was.
on your rival team.
He was
I
second
know, but
team.
I like watching basketball.
He was second team All NBA.
Except Joel.
People forget this.
And he made 1-3.
He actually was good for a
He
minute,
used to be able to shoot. I don't know what happened.
and then he gave up a wide open layup, and he was broken forever.
Yep. Was that Trey Young?
Oh no, he passed it off.
Yeah,
right?
he was about.
Yeah,
he had a
that's
wide
right.
open layup,
Yeah.
and he passed it off
Because it was
and,
against Trey Young. Like it was him and like the shortest player in the league.
and
and he
one
was
of the
like,
worst defenders in the
Here
league.
you go.
Mm.
Wide open, going up, and he's like, pass the ball, and his career has never been the
That's
same.
what broke him.
He was broken. It makes me sad.
This is the most NBA talk we've had since June.
I really,
It's pretty impressive.
I really liked Ben Simmons.
Will never happen again.
Probably not.
Until you bring up the Knicks again.
Oh, the Knicks, man. Time in nature is always a win. This winter, explore together at Lawrence and Gardens. Discover a new plant collection in the Marjorie K. Doherty Conservatory. Meet the larger-than-life trolls in Trolls, Save the Humans by Thomas Dambo, or see the garden light up during bright nights. It's the perfect game plan for a memorable winter break. Get tickets or plan your visit at lawrenceandgardens.org.
Hey, remember when Nebraska men's basketball got into the top 25? Because you didn't talk about it.
Oh, we started with basketball. Now we're getting to the end of it.
We did talk a lot about Nebraska basketball over the last few days, though, in general.
Yeah.
Just interspersed throughout the show. So, yes, we did not specifically get to this topic, but we have talked about how they're undefeated, how the women are undefeated.
Mhm.
Like we've
At the
But you
time of this
didn't-
recording?
But Ravi,
yes, still.
Ravi,
Those are some huge wins for Nebraska ball.
Wisconsin
That is
and
true.
Illinois. At Illinois is a huge
Massive.
win.
I'm
Robbie,
just
if you
saying-
just spoke that into existence, you're the anti-haircut.
No
You're like-
one can ever accuse me
Yeah.
of being a hater again.
People should be like, Robbie should do more recorded shows.
Yeah.
Because he should just do wild predictions.
I'm just saying that Nebraska entering the top 25
Big deal.
That's great.
for and being their highest ranking since 2014.
Yeah.
I feel like should have gotten a little bit more run.
We have talked a lot about Nebraska basketball. We just didn't specifically address the ranking.
Can I make an argument to this though? And I understand like top 25 ratings like are important and whatnot, but like college basketball top 25s are like the most layman terms ever because they don't matter.
No.
Very
They have-
and very fluid.
Yes. And the top 25 isn't even what
No.
real basketball fans would use to reference how good your team actually is.
Yeah.
The only thing it's good for is court storms.
Mhm.
That's really its only benefit.
Yeah,
Because if
nobody's like, oh, we beat the number one net ranking.
Nobody's
gonna
ranked number
storm
one
that
in the
court.
net, but
yeah, exactly.
Oh, we beat Ken Palm number one.
storm the court.
I am a big Ken Palm guy, though.
KP.
Yeah, that's my preferred metric.
I just like saying it. Ken Palm is fun to say.
Nebraska is number 23 in the net rankings. They're lower in Ken Palm. Ken Palm's not as high.
Well, then the Husker women though are 12th.
Yeah,
net rate.
they're all the way up there.
Yeah.
Very
They're pretty solid.
pretty good.
So this one you guys did talk about.
Okay.
Um,
So I feel like this doesn't really fall into the same
but
category,
hold
it's
on,
fine. It's fine.
hold on. You did talk about it, but not in like the terms of which I could actually bring this up. You were talking more like angry.
Okay.
So
That's a surprise.
Oh, this is
right when he was fired.
Oh yeah, I know. I thought it was very, very stupid to fire him, and I still do. I still think it was stupid to fire him. They lucked into Matt Campbell because he was literally like their 9th or 10th choice.
Mhm. Well, not if you ask them. He was what, number 3, and it just didn't work out or whatever.
He is in a
well, allegedly they sent the wrong information in the wrong email, which is like hard to do.
Yeah.
I googled Matt Campbell Iowa State email, and it's the first thing that pops up. It's M. Campbell at isu.org
I was saying M. Campbell.
or
I could-
.edu. Sorry.
I could have just guessed his email address and I would have gotten it correct. It's like, how do emails work? M. Campbell at isu.edu. Nailed it.
They're like, oh, we sent it to the wrong guy. Okay.
Really?
Here's your
What'd you do,
information to
.net?
be the next Ohio State head coach.
No, I do think it was incredibly stupid to fire James Franklin. I still do. I think James Franklin was probably the best hire of this cycle at Virginia Tech. This was idiotic. And let's be honest, it's not like Penn State doesn't have a history of lying about stuff to people. So I don't really believe them about the Matt Campbell thing either. You gonna put that out there?
It's a really dark way to put it, but it's true.
I'm not wrong.
You should have been here when he was talking about that.
Me?
Oh, when I was talking about how weird
Stop.
the Joe
Stop.
409 buttons are. Those are weird buttons, man.
yeah.
They are.
It's a weird hill to die on.
Did you talk that over state football when I was gone?
Yes.
Wow. That's a weird time to bring that up.
I thought we talked about it in the postgame.
It was
No, it's the postgame show,
It was
Oh.
after. So we talked about it in the postgame, but then you brought it back up.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Because I think it's super weird, and I'm not going to let that go.
Yeah.
Super weird. Just be like, hey,
I had friends ask me because they were listening to
Listen,
the show,
Matt
and they were
Campbell-
just like, "Hey, way to dodge not talking about that with your co-host." I was like, I just didn't know what to say.
it's super weird. Stop going to bat for a sexual misconduct child predator cover up. Stop doing that, Penn State.
Campbell said the P word in the press conference.
Weird.
He kept bringing it up, and I
What,
was just
pedophile?
No, Paterno.
Oh, okay.
It's the first time apparently it's been like said on campus.
Jesus.
What?
No, not you.
Oh.
It was just funny because my
That
friends
has
were
to be the
just
first
like,
time that word's been said on the show.
probably. They were
Six
just
and
like,
one half dozen. Like, whatever, you know.
he would bring it back up, and I would just be like, "Hey, we should have Ja'Cory Barney return more kicks."
Yeah, no.
I was like, Terry Smith, super weird. Quit wearing that button. It's weird.
Ja'Cory Barney really good on special teams.
Weird hill to die on, Penn State. Weird. You wonder why nobody wanted your job.
Okay,
Weird.
no more
Anyway,
Penn State.
sorry, go ahead.
You
This
didn't like
one-
bring up Penn State? You don't have any more of those?
No, I don't have
In
any
your
more.
bag?
Do I? No, I don't. This one was on the rundown for like 3 months.
Okay.
I don't know.
That feels like an exaggeration, but
And
maybe.
you kept telling me, "Oh, we're gonna get to it. Oh, we're gonna get to it. Oh, we're gonna get to it." Never did.
Do you guys want to get to our guest here, Gary Java?
Sure. I will cut you. I will cut you. That would have been funny to finish on. Like, that could have been your walk. That should have been your walk off.
No, I did that. That's on me.
That should have been the walk off.
No, we just keep bringing it up.
It's fine. You make it
The rookie running backs.
Oh yeah, this was on
was
there
when they
for
were
a while.
drafted.
It was on there for a while.
This show is just turning into Rico talks about his favorite teams.
No,
He's like, what about Travion Henderson?
not even Travion Henderson. Quinshon Judkins, who
This-
wasn't even signed for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah,
And
This
then
one was on for
it was a
very
long, it was
long
on for a long
time.
time.
I
Yeah,
always like it when you move them around too, because you're like, oh, we're actually going to talk about this at 7:30, and then it moves to 9:45 the next day. You're like, oh, when is it going to happen?
I'm like, ooh, they're going to end the show with it. No, they're not.
no.
And then they start the show with it.
So I usually move it around based on how, like, the length of time I'd like to talk about it.
Mm.
So if I think a topic is going to take longer, I'll put it at like a 30 when there's a 45 open after it. So if there's a topic I really like and it goes at the 30, the topic in the 45 after that, we're probably not getting to.
Fair, yeah.
To be fair, we're probably not getting to the 30 either, but it's got a much higher chance than the
Also,
45.
probably not getting to any of it.
I do also like when we have the full rundown and you build out graphics and lower thirds and stuff for them. And you guys talk about it for legitimately 3 minutes and you're like, that's done and talked about. On to the next thing. We'll like knock a couple of them out
That's right.
on one day.
Sometimes we do it.
Every once in a
Sometimes.
while, you guys get right to it. I'm like, oh, and there's times where I don't make it the night before.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I have time in the morning. And then right when the show starts, you're just like, hey, let's talk about this. I'm like, I don't have it.
Yeah, like when you cold rule.
Oh my.
That was
I went upstairs to grab a Coke Zero. I come down and
I'm
I have
freaking, I'm
I
losing
have
my mind.
I have the phone on me and Damon just goes, should we call him? And I'm like, who's he talking about? And then by the time I get down to the stairs, my pace is picked up and I'm like, is that Matt Rule? And Rico goes, yeah. And so then we're like flying around, posting graphics, get everything up.
So let me tell you.
Insane.
Let
I'm
me
like,
tell
I
you-
don't know what to do.
Let me tell you how that happened on my end.
We also
okay?
got 12 clips out of like a 10-minute segment.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in my chair. DB walks in, and he goes, I forget what was happening around that time, but he's like, we should just cold call Matt.
It
Rule."
wasn't the Penn State rumors, right?
No, this was before.
it was
the
before
season,
that.
I think.
Before the season.
Yeah, I think it was either before the season or like very early in the season. I think it was during fall camp. And DB's like, we should just cold call Rule today. And I was like, okay, sure. Like I didn't think he was actually going to do it. And then in the first segment, he's like, yeah, should we call him? I go, yeah, see if he picks up.
And it was hilarious because you never said his name.
The funniest part is that
'Cause
Shane,
that-
Shane is just wandering in the universe right now with Matt Rule's phone number.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous because you never said his name.
Yeah.
And obviously that conversation happened before you went on air.
Off air, yeah.
So we have no idea what's happening. Like he said, he went up to get coffee. I'm sitting there. I go, who are they going to call? And all of a sudden,
you
it's
did
just
not
like,
think it was the head football coach?
No,
of
and then
University of
Damon's like,
Nebraska?
hey, coach. And I hear the voice. I go, that seems familiar. And you're like, oh, Matt Rule's on the phone. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I did not have. I speed made.
Well,
that
and
lower
also
third.
naturally, can you walk us through your thoughts on that? Because if you would have known you were talking to Matt Rule,
Yeah.
you would have prepared differently, I assume.
Yeah, so DB did ask me, he goes, because he knows I'm a big fan of Matt Rule. I like him a lot. And he goes, hey, you're not going to choke, are you? Which is a great thing to ask your co-host beforehand.
Crazy.
I'm like,
Was
no.
that on air that he asked that?
I think it was before.
You're not going to choke, are you?
And I go, no, I'm fine. Like, yes, I'm very fond of this person, but like I can talk. I'm a human. Like I do this a lot. Like
I'm a professional.
yeah, like I know what I'm doing. Like, it's
Right.
fine. And I thought I conduct myself reasonably well, but if I had known we were going to talk to him, I probably would have maybe thought a little bit more in depth about some things I wanted to ask, but what are you going to do? Came off the cuff. Here we are.
Cold call Matt Rule. That's what you're going to do.
Apparently.
That's crazy.
You should probably just have like a standing Matt Rule.
We do
I
now.
do.
Yeah,
I do.
no,
Okay.
now
Oh, no,
we
I
do.
do.
Yes, we have learned from DBs. Like
You should
I have
maybe
Do
DBs.
you know what I have?
You probably have the entire coaching staff plus Troy Dannon.
I have
You
Troy
should have
Dannon.
That's
Troy
a really good
I have
idea.
Troy- no, actually, I have Troy Dannon.
Yeah.
I have Matt Rule. I don't have the rest of the coaching staff. Should I have the rest of the coaching
You should have Dana. You should have. I'm trying to think who he really likes. You should definitely have EJ.
This is good to know.
I know.
Now.
He's telling on us.
You should
This is why people
have.
need to stay to the end of the show.
You should have.
We're not going to put this in
You
the
should-
YouTube description at all.
Definitely have Dvorak.
Okay.
We haven't talked to any of these people yet. Though.
I know.
I understand that,
We
but
didn't
if
talk to Rule.
Well, we'd had the rule before.
Yeah,
Not when
but
I
not like
If there
That
was,
way.
if there was, these are the people that I know.
wasn't
DB
he on the treadmill too? He was really
no,
out
he
of
was
breath.
walking around the track. He was walking around the track. That's how he knew. That's how DB knew he would probably answer.
It'd been funny if he was on a treadmill.
It's that holiday season, and people start thinking, oh, maybe it's time to get a little head start on our New Year's resolutions. And one way you can get a jump start on that is by going to our friends over at Next Gen Male Medical. Whatever it is that you need to get feeling your best, whether it's weight loss, whether it's testosterone therapy, peptides, maybe you just need a little vitamin B boost to get to feeling like yourself again. Next Gen has you covered. And it's not just for men. I know it says male in the title there, but they treat women as well for all the same issues, hormones, peptides, whatever men or women need to get to feeling their best. Next Gen Male Medical has you covered. Give them a call, 402-614-9700. It is not just another place that's going to say, hey, you need these hormones or whatever. They're going to talk to you, see what you want to feel your best and what you feel like your best is, and they'll help you find a plan to get there. And it's Next Gen Male Medical. Again, 402-614-9700. I'm just trying to think of the people that DB's most like familiar with, and that he would actually probably have just a random conversation with.
Okay, well, can I tell you who I do have?
Do you have Coach Mack?
No.
You should probably have Coach Mack.
Okay. I have Matt Rule.
Okay.
I have Fred Hoiberg. I have Amy Williams.
Amy Williams is a good one. Yeah.
I have Rhonda Ravel.
You got to have Mark Manning.
We had Mark Manning.
have to have Mark Manning.
We had Mark Manning,
You
so
have
I
to
have
have
a
Mark
Mark Manning one.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I
went through some of the coaches and I was like, I'm gonna make these just in case.
Hoiberg's probably not real high. We might get him, but it would be planned, I would think.
Yeah.
I don't know that DB has a relationship with Hoiberg independently of that, but yeah.
I do. No.
Congrats. Good for you.
I don't.
We have any more?
Yeah, we have two more.
Let's keep going.
I'm just glad we got to that.
Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson reinstated by the MLB.
Wow. Learning.
Yeah, so I don't like Pete Rose.
I know.
I think he sucks.
You put
Isn't he dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Listen,
go ahead.
It's the same thing. DB said this the other day. He says, I'm not going to speak ill of the dead. And I said, I'm not going to speak well of the ill. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Pete Rose is
wow. That's a bar.
Is one of the ill. Like, I know I came up with it on the spot. I was really happy with it. Pete Rose is not a good guy. Like, he was a jerk. There's also some like really questionable relationship stuff during his playing days.
Look, man, all he did was bet on his team.
He also did some other stuff, some like Karl Malone stuff, but not a big Pete Rose fan. Same thing with Bobby Knight. I got nothing nice to say about Bobby Knight. That guy sucked.
All he did was throw a chair.
And he also choked a player. Like, what are we doing? I'm not. Just because you're dead doesn't mean you get a free pass that you're no longer an a-hole.
Should have been mouthing off.
Like, you were an a-hole when you're alive. You're still an a-hole when you're dead. I'm sorry.
If you die an a-hole, that's a bad way to go.
Yeah, that's how a lot of these people go.
You can't.
There's no redemption on
no one brings back good memories of you.
Yeah.
By the way,
they
it was
tried
in
to.
season.
This was in baseball season?
No, the Matt Rule interview was in season. It was after the Crawford fight.
Oh, that's right, because he went out to Vegas.
Yes. I was after the Akron game. That's why I wasn't in season.
That makes sense.
That's preseason.
Yeah.
That was after.
Oh no, Houston Christian was after Houston Christian.
Yeah, that was after I don't know. TJ Latif looked pretty good game.
He did look good against Houston Christian and against Akron.
Should there be a quarterback competition type of game?
Which make sure that you're paying attention for our bowl game preview coming up on New Year's Eve.
December 31st, live.
Coles will be talking about Jalen Gramstad.
Live. No, it sounded like TJ's going to play.
TJ's going to play.
I think we'll talk more about it during our pregame.
It also sounds like Marco might be the
No, give me Gramstad.
I'm just saying.
Did you cut his hair too?
Is this the last one?
There's one that's like super recent, and I feel like you're going to get to. Actually, I don't think he's going to get to it.
Yeah, just
do it.
Okay.
You mean I haven't got to it yet?
1890 shut down.
He's not getting to that.
They did shut down. Yeah. I just think this is kind of interesting in the larger concept of the financial structures of college sports now, because at the same time, or around the same time, Utah got into a $500 million private equity arrangement, which, private equity has never gone poorly for anybody. So I'm sure that's going to be a good idea.
Yes.
There's going to be some really, really terrible things happening to certain athletic programs who are desperate to be competitive financially at the highest level. I'm very happy that Nebraska is not in that place. There's going to be places. I actually think Colorado is going to be one of them. Like they're a place like Colorado, UCLA, places that have high expectations that have absolutely no money are going to end up in some really like these are loan sharks basically. Like you're taking out super high interest loans and mortgaging off the only things that you own in order to get the money to try and be competitive now. And the fact is most of them will not be competitive. Like it's really hard to catch up financially. And I don't know what that looks like when this burns to the ground for them. Maybe Utah survives because like I actually do think they're a good football program, but there's some of these teams that are absolutely going to end up being owned by like athletic departments are basically going to end up being owned by private equity, and they're going to look like NASCAR drivers with stuff all over everything.
They did approve of
they like
ads
patches,
on jerseys.
yeah. And it's gonna get super weird, and it's gonna get really ugly for some of these athletic departments. Like I am certain that's going to happen.
I think a lot of people would also argue too that, well, obviously everyone has a spending point. Individuals do have a spending point, but like collectives do not.
Yeah.
And especially when you put an endless amount of dollars into something and it's always going to be an arms race in terms of dollars and cents, whatever you have to do to be above somebody else competitively, you're going to take that chance.
Absolutely.
And even if that means selling your soul, like you're probably going to take that opportunity because it means that it puts you in a better place to compete.
If it gives you a 1% chance, most people will take that in the world of college athletics because nobody ever thinks of themselves as the ones that get got, right? Like that's just not how people process things. Unless you're like me and you worked in fraud and risk management for 12 years. And then that is exactly how you process things.
You always get got.
Yeah. Like that's the thing is almost everybody gets got. Like that is the moral of the story. Athletic departments are going to make some bad decisions on their way to this. That's why I thought it was really smart that Michigan and USC were like, hey, Big Ten, let's not do a private equity deal. That sounds like a terrible idea. I will say, it makes more sense to do it on a conference level than on an individual athletic department level. Not that I think it makes it a great idea, but it is a much better idea for the Big Ten to be in a private equity arrangement than it does for UCLA individually. Still both bad ideas, though.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I had.
Okay. That was good. I'm glad you got to that.
Thank you. Was that the last one?
Do you guys want to get to our guest here, Gary Java?
Sure.
One day you'll get there.
That's the maddest I've ever been on this show. The maddest I've ever been.
What's the happiest you've ever been?
Yeah. I don't know. We laugh a lot. It's
Is it
fun...
this? Is that the happiest you've ever been?
I love throwing this up.
I actually really do. This week, whatever, we can end here. I actually am very happy doing this show most of the time. Like I really enjoy doing the show. I have a ton of fun doing it, even when I'm ranting and yelling and being petty about things. Like I love doing the show. I think it's like most of the time is the most fun time. And so a lot of that credit goes to you guys. You guys do a great job on the show. Obviously a lot of it goes to DB as well. Just I'm very aware and appreciative of the unique situation I am in terms of, even if I was doing a show somewhere else, like it wouldn't be what we do here. So I'm very grateful for that. And I know you asked that jokingly on what the happiest I am during the show, but like genuinely most of the time, I love doing the show. It is quite literally my dream job. And it is, maybe that's sad to some of you that I didn't dream bigger, but this is what I've wanted to do for a really long time. And I feel like we're having a great time doing it. We've created this cool little community of people. Dank Coyote really wants us to start a Discord, so I don't even know how to do that, but maybe we will.
I know how, and I know people who can make it better. So if you actually want to.
So yeah, we can talk about that. But I just think it's super cool, the little not so little community of people that have come to appreciate the show. And yeah, it's cool to do a thing you love every day. And I thank you all for allowing me to do that.
And maybe we'll have theme songs coming up.
Oh my God.
There's a chance.
I'm so excited. I can't tell you how excited I am. Some of those are absolute bangers.
They are good.
I know the happiest that Ravi will ever be is if he's eating a Christmas tree after Creighton wins in the Final Four.
Ooh, that'd be good.
It has to be right at the same time he takes a bite of the Christmas tree. Nebraska, Creighton hits a game-winning 3.
I'll be honest. I would be happier if Nebraska won a national championship in football than I would be if Creighton won a national championship in basketball.
Yeah.
That's
me too.
That'd be pretty solid.
That'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. It's not like the Knicks are ever going to win anything, so you better
probably.
He can't stop cutting his hair.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I almost said something actually mean. I'm not going to say that. Say it. I was going to say, if you weren't so selfish and didn't get a haircut. Also, never forget when Rico did hoodie, an entire show with his hood up.
He never said anything, so I figured it was
funny.
fine.
It's very funny looking back on that. I was like, what happened here?
The amount of comments that were just like, Rico cut his hair. Rico had to have cut his hair.
So I saw that in the comments. I finally brought it up, and you showed me that it wasn't cut. I was like, all right, you can put the hood back up. I
was like, that's what.
But if he had cut his hair, you were going to like,
if he had cut his hair, that would have been the rest of the show. I would have just eviscerated him.
That's actually after one of Nebraska's last losses. You should have cut your hair then and been like, "Oh, sorry guys, my bad." No one would have known. Nobody would have known.
Yeah, but I would have got blamed.
And also,
that's fine.
Listen,
I want people to like me.
These sports karma gods would know, and they still would have taken out their revenge on volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot take that risk.
Or like every player for Nebraska would have transferred.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
are you going to admit to the Bonner thing yet?
I didn't do it.
That was definitely your fault.
100%.
The Bonner thing
wasn't my fault. You can't blame that on me because you blamed Mac Markway on me. It's not 2. It's 1 thing. And that happened before Mac.
You did tell us like in the fall camp, you were like, "Hey, I'm getting a haircut," and I was like, "Someone's going to get injured."
And then Mac Markway immediately got it.
He got hurt before I cut my hair.
I don't think that.
Because I said I did schedule it, but I hadn't got it cut yet.
I didn't realize you were powerful enough that the scheduling was.
Well, neither did I.
So now we know. That is the graphics graveyard.
That's all of it.
That's incredible.
We'll probably do this like twice a year, so we don't have 4 hours of these to do.
Okay. I hope we don't actually.
Yeah. Ideally, you would get to these.
I hope you just use the graphics I make for you.
That would be the goal.
I'd rather not have to do this.
Let me ask you to do work. You ever had a boss that asked you to do something and then they just never needed it?
To be fair,
don't like how this is starting.
I don't have a response to that. I don't. I understand the frustration.
Said to be fair. You are right.
That you're making some really good points here.
You got me.
I do not have a rebuttal.
Austin has a rebuttal.
I do.
Do you guys want to get to our guest here, Gary Java?
Sure.
Oh,
I missed it.
Good way to end.
I got it right the first time. I should have left it there. That is the graphics graveyard that you probably watched over 2 very live episodes. And,
probably.
Well, I don't know. They might have binged them.
Yeah, they could have. Yeah, true.
I appreciate you.
No, we do. We appreciate all our listeners. That's Austin. That's Rico. I'm Ravi. This has been a special edition of Hurrdat Sports Live.
If you stay to the end of the show,
you a real one.